I always want to say
Omen.
the, but there is no
Of
the.
Light.
Of
You
what?
know, having the word
Light,
"the" in there
alright.
does make it roll better.
Omen of Cursed Light.
I think Omen of the Cursed Light is more grammatically correct, but that's okay.
Entertainment. There we go. Hey, look at that. All
Well, you hadn't even done that yet?
What?
Streamlabs does that shit does that stuff for you. Sorry, YouTube. Wait, no, they allow you to say that now. Yeah, fuck you. No, they don't allow that one.
How do they allow
Immediately jumped. They allow the F word and
You're getting
the
there.
B word. It's not that I'm getting. It's not about shit and bitch. They allow you to say that within the first minute.
Okay.
Otherwise, the harsher ones you can't say. The Aussie C one, definitely not.
Okay, I want to preface this with saying I'm Australian. That's cunty behavior right there.
Oh, can't do that. I'm glad I didn't start stream yet. Good thing you're also not
My
monetized because
streams
you'd be
don't get
fucked.
monetized anyways. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Anyway, I'm a fucking Australian. I will not be censored.
What is this fucking Australian Revolution happening right here on this stream?
Yes,
Right on
honestly, I'm gonna fucking ride my emu to battle with my army of fucking kangaroos and spiders behind me. Like,
That's wild.
Honestly, it'd probably be good for Australia to have a revolution.
Anyways, we're gonna roll the intro now. Enjoy.
Only brave. Been there.
Like my brain just grabs it. It's like, ooh, I like this sound.
All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Omen of Cursed Light. Thank you all for joining us today. I'm going to now do the intro of the recapping of last session. Here we go.
Intro part 2, Electric.
Yeah, intro part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Last time on Omen of Cursed Light, our group of 4 unfortunate souls found themselves in the secret basement of the Hearst estate. It was in this basement that they finally got to speak with Hearst and Lady Laduna. But though their words did not strike a chord with Laduna's in Laduna's mind, they only managed to anger Hearst more so. A fight then ensued. Wow, I cannot read today. A fight then ensued with the whole party eventually fully showing up to help fend off the remaining guards alongside Hearst's personal executor. Unfortunately for Hearst, Damien managed to rock his world with a well-placed frying pan to the face, causing him to be knocked unconscious and the fight to end. Laduna, seeing the error of her husband's ways, tried to salvage the situation and managed to call off the last standing guard and Ichabod. After this, a conversation broke out and an understanding was made as to what Hearst was really doing. These actions led to Laduna wishing to leave this place with her son in tow, but she must first help clean up this mess. So, with Ichabod following close behind, they managed their way back upstairs and left Hearst in the party's hands, with but only a single request of not killing him. This led to the group leading an interrogation on Hearst after strapping him to the torture table and forcing him to wake up. They then began pulling out information on what and who was actually detained here, and to Damien's horror, it turned out to be none other than Dom. They learned that Dom wasn't actually knocked out by the Gilden's guardsmen, but rather another attacker, and managed to do so wow, my English sucks. It was it was just the guards. It was wow. It was just that the guards
let's go to Texas speech.
had
Yeah,
no kidding.
Let's get the AI.
I wish. I do have an AI of my own voice. I actually could. That would be so funny.
Dude, that would be kind of
What?
funny.
It would be really
No.
funny.
If you did a whole stream of just that,
That's
no one
hilarious.
knows.
It was just
You
that the
never-
guards had managed to run the attacker off before they could claim Dom. Afterwards, they learned that Dom was eventually handed off to the Omen Hunters as a sort of political gift to the Pope of Radiance. Once all of this was learned, the group reluctantly decided to cleave off Hurst's right arm for a cavalcade of reasons, but mostly for the reason of, as they say, an eye for an eye. After they knocked Hurst back out and claimed his arm, the group then helped release 3 prisoners that seemingly had been there for weeks or more. These prisoners then confirmed to Albatross that Dom was in fact the most recent visitor, which then means that he was their actual rescue target. After this was learned, the prisoners left for upstairs, and the group then continued to loot the room, if you will. It was here that they found Ichabod's personal journal, which told them of his sick pleasures of torturing his guests, but also not getting a peep out of Dom while he was under his care. The group then decided to talk about their next plan of actions, especially the idea of where to go next. Should they go to Nibiru to find Damius, or should they go to Doolin in hopes of finding something out about Dom's whereabouts? It is here that we pick up with the group finally deciding to head back upstairs, but this time through the main secret entrance rather than the ladder they had taken previously. With all this being said, you will find yourself standing in the lounge room on the first floor of the Hurst estate. What do you do as I move the map over and stop this music?
As you
Turn
actually
the AI
find yourself.
voice off now.
Yeah,
That went pretty well.
The AI voice even has your awkwardness. That's pretty good.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good AI.
I will be honest, that would be really funny for me to just one of these days just actually use the AI voice to read the fucking thing.
I think you should. I think you should and not tell us. Just like,
Well, the only way you guys would be able to hear it is if I screen shared it, so you'd have to know.
No, there's just a
Aw.
mimic in the party pretending to be one of us, and it's just an AI voice coming from your microphone.
That would be wild. If I had like voice mod, I could like record the whole thing as a sound button thing.
There we go.
Also, apparently my cat has decided to join us today.
I did all of that camera movement just for us to move our cameras again in like 30 seconds.
Isn't it great? All right.
are we coming out of the fire?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're coming out of the. Well, there's no fire in it anymore, but
No. What had
He wasn't gonna
basically
reanimate
happened
that.
is the back wall of the fireplace had been moved to the side to allow you all to exit through the fireplace itself,
secret
with
tunnel.
everything in tow. I'm deciding what like theme to play right now. I think I'm just gonna continue playing the sneaky themes. And
Ambiance.
we'll just go there. All right, but yes, you all managed to exit through the fireplace, and kind of looking around, it seems rather empty than it was before. But for those who are more observant, you do hear faint voices coming from around the bend.
Wow, didn't have us roll for it.
No, it doesn't need to be. It's very obvious. There's a lot of voices and a lot of chatting. So, what do you all do in this moment as you exit the fireplace?
And shakes her head and is like, huh? What? Oh, I zoned out for a minute. What happened?
Pan, don't ever do that again.
Don't do what again?
The fucking venom shit. Whatever
Yes.
that was. Don't. I know he might have deserved it. Don't ever do that again in front of me, at least.
Weren't you the one who was wanting it?
No.
I said I'd leave the choice up to you, and then you sort of insinuated that you did want it.
That's not.
That
what
is how I remember as well.
Ah,
Heat of the moment.
Uh,
I can't-
heat of the
Maybe
moment,
we
I
move
guess.
past.
Yeah, let's just leave Hurst here. We're done
Burke.
with him.
Burke behind Pan goes, I thought it was cool.
You thought Hearst was cool?
Thought it was cool.
That's not what I said.
Oh, great.
Never mind,
what
I
I
take back
heard.
my compliment.
Point being, do we know anyone that has medical in the city? Damien, you know the city more than any of us.
Does anyone have Medicare?
Any-
Would I
Anybody
know
with
somebody? That's a
Obamacare?
good question.
Huh?
Would I know somebody in the city for medicine stuff? That's a good question.
for
There
it.
is a general area for like like hospital needs are in the city, yes.
If we take her somewhere, won't he be recognized?
I don't think it. Well, what? I guess this comes down to what do we plan on doing with him long term.
Just leave him here. Somebody else will find him. If they find out that we did this to them, we're going straight to jail.
That leaves another problem. If we keep him here and alive, then he'll just take back control of Gildenyost. You think this changed him?
Absolutely not.
We can't
But what
afford
can
to
we
keep
really
him here.
do?
Maybe.
It's not like Gildenyost is really hurting in this economy at all. He just really hates the cursed.
He was working with them, which means he's adverse to us. We can't allow him to keep in the city, and his own wife didn't want that. I don't know. Maybe we could talk to the city guard. Maybe that he would have them in his pocket.
Talking to somebody that's on his payroll.
Exactly, you're right.
Just about everybody here is on his payroll.
Maybe we just put him on the couch, leave a sorry note, and fucking run.
And once
I
again,
wish it
let
was
him
that simple.
turns to Pan. What about the Castle Greymore? Does it have a dungeon of sorts?
There are many dungeons within the castle.
That could be a place where he'd be safe, and he'd also not be able to return to Gildenyost and take control.
Well, you see, the problem is we'd have to haul his body all the way up there, and if we're seen with his body, we're going to be chased the entire way. And I don't think Arthur would be too appreciative of us bringing trouble straight to his doorstep.
But there's also the possibility that they couldn't recognize him.
Oh yeah, don't we have a cloak that disguises?
Oh no, I'm just talking about putting some makeup on him or something.
Wait. What's the dwarf's name?
What's what?
Who?
Bird?
What's the dwarf's name?
Burke?
Burke. The Dwarven city's much closer. Do you think they would harbor him?
Burke looks down, kind of like surveys, I guess, Hearst and stuff, and he thinks about it. I mean, they wouldn't say no to someone like this. I mean, to be fair, they don't have a great relationship with Hearst, so I probably wouldn't mind it too much.
So
What?
somebody that wouldn't let him go either. That does sound good.
So he'd be protected, and he couldn't return to Gildenyost. And assuming that you do end up desiring to go back to your king and inform him of what we've done, you could just take Hearst with you.
Well, if we plan to do what we talked about before, I could take a break from our group and do that. I'll eventually have to come back here anyway, so no harm, no foul, I guess. But I will say I don't know if he's going to be able to survive the way up. The sheer cold and all that.
I have a ring of frost resistance, so you can take my wolf pelt if you want.
I can bundle him up. He'll be nice and toasty. If that's what you all want to do.
Yeah, I'm down for it, and if you all are.
We can't leave him here, and we can't let him die, so it is the best choice.
And
Do you
I
think-
think, honestly, Burke, we might be splitting up anyways.
We'll talk about it.
That's definitely a conversation for another time. We need to head out. We need to regroup at I had to remember her name. We need to regroup at Mom Machine's place. Any ideas? Hello? Did my internet just disconnect? Is everyone there? Oh, hello?
Dear?
Whoa.
Hi.
What
Oh,
just
what
happened?
What
You
happened?
good?
You zone out?
No, my Discord just died.
Oh, that's convenient. At the moment I spoke you back into existence.
That was wild. Sorry. Where did I leave off on?
I don't know. Where did you leave
I
off?
was
on?
yeah.
talking. Should I just do it again? Okay.
Yeah.
We might be splitting up but anyways, Burke, because
We talked about that.
Damien holds up the foot of Dom. It's like, as much as I want to help you find Damius, I don't know if Dom can help himself right now.
My only worry with trying to hunt down your friend, or whatever he is to you, is that we don't know where to look. We know the island to go to, but we don't know anything beyond that.
We know the holy city of Radiance.
Aye, but that's the biggest city in all of Deramar. That's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But the haystack's like the size of a city.
They also, you think this place is bad with their treatment of the cursed. The City of Radiance is no joke. If you go by yourself, you will be killed.
He won't be going by himself, but even beyond that, if the same thing is true, they wouldn't treat Dom any better than they would the rest of us, if not worse. And he's in no condition to defend himself. And as far as needle in a haystack, if Dom is anything like our friend here, he'll probably raise enough hell, or we'll find him anyway.
The only
Just
issue
worried
is
if I
he
don't
was...
go now that he's not gonna make it.
I get that. But you gotta come to an understanding of who he's with. He's with the hunters. They're not your average captors. He ain't gonna make a peep. They won't let him. Not until they get what they need out of him. They'll keep him alive. And from what I heard, at least, he's pretty good at keeping his mouth shut. I just worry that even if we spend our time searching for him over in Doolin, by the time we find him then, well, it's a rough way either way you look at it.
Where Damius was, how far is that away from the City of Radiance?
The exact opposite side of the entire world.
Yes, we're closer to Nibiru than we are Doolin, unfortunately. Listen,
Gotta
look,
be a
as I
faster
said
way of
before,
travel.
I can grab a group of dwarfs since I'm going back to the town anyways. They don't just look off. I can grab a group of dwarfs, strong and willing, and we'll head to Doolin and we'll do some research while you all try to find Amius.
Look, everyone. It's night now. We just need to go back to your friend, Machine, speak to her, and we can take the night to think about it, talk about everything, and deal with it then, but not here. We need to go before gods come, before the city rallies, before something changes.
Okay, well, either way, we gotta try to take Hurst out of here. And with him looking like himself, that's not gonna happen.
Put on the cloak of disguise.
Put the wig on him.
Put a wig on him. I think with the cloak thing, only the wearer can change what he looks like. I don't think it could be applied to. But seeing Damien like now starting to like design and ruffle up her look, that is a bit more of an applicable choice, if you will.
Do you think that's good enough? Should I try again?
I don't. If I'm being honest,
I don't know.
have the
He might
time.
be.
We can risk one thing.
What do you think that would be?
Albatross unclips from his belt and holds up the helmet that they got from the Wendigo. This runs the danger of him trying to acclimate with it and gaining its powers, but it would cover his face.
It would. But if we're worried about covering his face, I could just wrap his face in cloth and give him some holes to breathe through.
That would be suspicious.
As much as dragging someone.
No matter what we're doing, we're dragging an unconscious body through this town.
Listen, I say we just get up and go. I can take him directly after we deal with my machine. And we just won't have to worry about this after, but we just need to hurry. Night time's upon us, so we can at least get through, and hopefully no one will see us. We can bundle him up, make him look more like some form of baggage. That would be better, but it's a tough one.
But then we risk him waking up inside of our machines. The
That's
very
risk we have to
person
take.
that he wants to kill himself.
Well,
We could stop him. We stopped him already.
also,
Not
in
to
his
mention
current
she's pretty
condition,
powerful.
he's not going to be fighting back very much.
My machine sure will, though.
Oh,
I can assure you that.
It doesn't
if anything,
matter.
she'd
We-
want to keep him.
That
Look,
is very fair.
it doesn't matter. We have to go back to her anyway. And the city's in a panic. They probably won't even notice us, or they won't even try to do anything with us. We just need to go right now with him in tow.
Okay,
Also,
well,
just most of the
I
guards
guess
are
just
probably...
follow me. I'll lead us through the back alleys to have the least amount of eyes on us possible.
Sounds great. Finally.
Question.
Eh?
Is the duffel bag that Arthur gave us big enough to hide a body in?
Probably not.
I wouldn't think so.
I mean, how tall is this dude? Like 6 foot? There's no way.
What if we burn his body and then no one will notice him and he'll be so
What if
small?
we cut off the rest of his limbs?
He didn't have legs. That'd be so much easier to
God.
transport.
It'd fit him more.
Yeah, and if we get rid of his head, then it'll definitely fit in the bag.
Yeah.
Dude, this is coming together. I
You know,
think
this
we
is the
got
plan. This is the way. All right. So, what are y'all doing right now?
We're going to my machines. Packing
Also-
up everything in tow and going. We're going.
Well, how are you gonna do that? You're in the manor. How are you
Do we
escaping
really
the
have to
manor?
fucking leave? Like,
I just need to know, because I can give you a layout of the area you're in to help you with that, but I need to know what your plan is. Like, how are you planning to escape?
Has any one of us found like a back entrance?
ooh,
the-
I feel like I've only
Jamie
ever seen
found
the
the
front.
side door.
There are 2 doors,
Yeah.
but both lead to the main. Like, both are connected via the giant like ballroom, and then obviously in the room you guys are at. When I
The
was
layout
going,
of this place, they always have guarded no matter what. I mean, Albatross, you saw that for yourself, right?
Yes, but once again, the whole city's in panic. They're probably outside. None of this matters. Like, the likelihood that any of them would even fight us in the first place is so low that we could just walk out the front door and it would probably be fine.
What about like a window? Is there a window
Well-
nearby?
yes, that's what I was about to say, and I'm actually really glad you said that. This room specifically has windows. You will notice
don't
that
need-
by the bookshelves themselves, they do have, as you can see, little glowy parts. They do have spaced windows in between them. Tall enough, like they're tall windows, but they're definitely big enough for like people to fit at least one by one.
Fine, I don't care. Just, it seems unnecessary, but whatever. Whatever makes you feel nicer. I just shoot one of them out with an arrow.
All right.
Smash, all the guards are alerted. Boom.
Well, all the guards were told to stand down. It's like they have no reason to fight us. They were actively told, don't fight them, by the person that
I was-
actually leads them.
I was making a joke. Really?
I
The
know.
person that was married to them, at least.
That's still a position of power.
But either way, you shoot one of the windows, and obviously the window shatters and is now open to leave. You do hear off in the distance just some people being like, "What was that noise?"
I swan dive out the window.
All right.
And be careful of the glass.
You all manage to squeeze and muster your way out of
Is Gug too big to
this,
fit in the
this
window?
window.
I would
No,
just,
someone
like,
pull.
shove him through.
That's a bit of a tight fit. But he also manages his way out. I gotta move like all your tokens. around
Whoa, dude.
towards the estate. Is that
We're here
everyone?
again. I haven't seen this map in so long.
I know,
it's
right?
been so
It's
fucking
been
long.
years.
I miss this map so much.
Alright, here's Hurst. I gotta put him into sleepy boy mode.
Yeah. Rest mode, please.
There he is.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, I accidentally opened something. He's resty sleepy boy mode. Alright. So, you all burst out of the window and manage your way to climb through, and I think you're all about over here map-wise. As a lot of you, or as Albatross specifically knows, there is a little outer wall lining the area, and you do see guards very loosely patrolling, but most of them have made their attention towards the front of the building rather than the side.
Did
in this
anybody
moment,
pick up his
what do you
arm?
do?
Yeah, I think we did.
I think you did. I don't remember who has it though.
I think Pan does. I think Pan grabbed it.
It feels like something Pan would
Probably.
definitely hold on to.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Gug, you want a treat?
Oh my god.
Don't
My
get him addicted to
stomach
the
is
heat.
turning.
No,
the flesh
don't
of
eat
humans.
that. Don't try to get people to eat that. It still has the venom in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just
How much time about that?
come on. I'm gonna make sure it's close. It's clear.
How many of you are agile enough to climb the wall?
If you're making sure that the coast is clear, do a perception check, Damien.
Thank you.
Perception. What the fuck's
What do you
perception?
see?
There's
I'm like
perception.
right behind him, kneeling down. What do you see?
Are you helping him?
Sure.
Then he gets
I
I was
the
just
can
nat
gonna roll
20.
myself. I was gonna roll myself, but that works too.
Yeah.
Wait,
That counts as
This
you
is-
helping me, so thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yay!
What do
Hell
you
yeah.
see? So you just creepily stare at him. You, Damien, you look around, and much as I said before, you see a lot of the guards are more focused on the front of the building, but you do see some patrolling the outer wall. But there is a very noticeable gap between the guards patrolling and a very... It's very obvious that they aren't exactly paying too much attention to their post. There is a pattern that is pretty easily followable if you manage well enough.
Oh yeah, Albatross. This is gonna be easy.
You see that? And he points at the gap in them. If we time it just right, even with everybody in tow, we should be able to get through.
Yes, absolutely.
This is about to look like a fucking scene from a cartoon, I feel like.
Looks back at the rest of them. All right. How
Who's
many of you do
carrying
you
the
think?
Good lord.
Okay, that's you. That first. Who's carrying Hurst?
Bert looks over, just kind of points.
Great.
You think I got him?
But do you think you can actually get over the wall carrying him?
I can help pass him over.
Yeah.
If that helps.
That
It
sounds
will.
like it would actually work.
Okay.
Perfect.
It's okay. I know, as from remembering from the caverns, two of you are not very agile at all. So we're going to
What do you
take this slowly.
Really?
Who
What was
is
your
that?
first
Who's he
clue?
talking
Was it the
about?
metal limbs?
So everyone?
You see Bert kind of look at the two of them and go, "Oh shit, I forgot about that."
Everyone remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Stay
And
low
goes-
and just
And
keep
goes as fast
walking.
as you can to try and get over the wall.
Oh god.
You scramble.
Just
Oh,
imagine
hang on,
Yeah,
hang
like
on.
the Looney Tunes-
crawling on
Looney
all
Tunes
fours
were-
to get to the wall.
I was gonna say the Looney
And-
Tunes where her legs spin even though she's not
Yeah.
moving and just zips.
Pan uses her grapple hand to try and like propel herself over the
Alright.
wall.
This will be acrobatics at advantage because of your quoted at grapple hand.
You have a grapple
Good luck.
hook on your hand? What?
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
made
really
that
awesome.
when I think they got into the forest from the
Yeah.
the Dwarven city, if I recall.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, so did I until now.
So did everyone, because it's been 3 months.
It's been a while. But yes, acrobatics at advantage. Hey!
18.
Whoa.
Easily.
Easy.
You actually did it for once. Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
Works
you,
too
you
well
hook
and I
over the
crash.
wall and immediately climb over.
It works too well, and I crash face first into a building.
You just get catapulted.
Well,
Alright,
Pan actually
that's-
went in
that
the right
works.
direction.
For once. We should probably get her. She can't be left alone for too long.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Let them go first. We need to. Or which one of us should go first? One of us needs to stay behind, just in case a guard sees or tries to interact with us.
I'm a long distance fighter. You go first and make sure that Pan doesn't run off. The rest will be right behind you.
Okay.
Oh, a kitty cat.
You know what to do, Damien.
Exactly.
Well, actually, Damon, you have the long jump thing. You don't need to fucking do that.
Oh yeah, I
You're a
do.
rabbit folk.
he just high,
Literally
Olympic
just
high
goes
jumps
doing.
it. Mm.
Yep, rabbit hop. We love that. With that, Burke looks over at Gug and he just kind of nudges for Gug to go forward.
Oh, all right. I guess I'm getting over the wall first, or are we just gonna try and dump Hurst over?
Here's what he's doing. He's gonna go over towards you, and he's going to put his hands together and hold them below you, and he's gonna be like, "Come on, climb on."
He's going to try to hoist you over the wall.
Yeah.
Burke,
Is it a strength roll?
so
Can he carry Burke? Not Burke. Can he carry Gug?
I mean, he could probably lift Gug. I could do his strength roll if you want to check. I'm fine with it.
Please do.
Oh dear. Okay. So what this will do is, here's how we'll play it out, right? If he rolls high, you get advantage on your acrobatics check. Are you ready?
all right.
He is going to roll. I was going to say strength save, but that doesn't make sense. I'll just have him roll average strength. He's fine.
Ah, no, he's fine.
You get advantage.
All right.
Like roll that nat one. He just like
Easy.
He's like
That
he hurts
would've
his
been
back.
fun.
He's like,
Whoa!
Nice.
Hey!
I did it!
It's very acrobatic.
He did the front flip, lands
Yeah.
perfectly on his feet.
You then see him lift the body of Hurst and kind of like slouch it over the wall and give it a little bit of a push. And he goes, "Gug, grab it."
Oh yes.
Catch him! Catch him! Catch him! Catch him!
Once it's over, Burke looks back at Albatross and he nods at you. And then he himself tries to get over the wall. Oh boy, let's see how acrobatic he is. He's not very dexterous, but he will try. Uh-oh. You see him try and scratch up the wall, but his claws are not getting grip, and he goes, "Hot there."
I come over. All right. I'm not
go
going to
again.
enjoy this. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to enjoy this.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna put my hands out.
Give me a strength roll.
Come on, Elven strength, baby. Nope, he's heavy.
Yeah, he's gonna just try and hit base. He's like, hold still.
You're very heavy.
He just manages to get over the wall, but you hear a very loud clank as he falls over. He goes, not too much.
My hands.
Oh, hey, Willow.
You then hear off in the distance as a guard says, "What was that?"
Nothing.
What? Who's that?
That's like the perfect time for us to just book it.
It's
Yeah.
me, David. It's me, David. Don't worry. I got
David
this one
Walsh.
covered.
Oh yeah, David Walsh. I forgot about that. All right.
Okay, and then he just he goes to parkour, jump, kick himself up off the wall, and grab the top and lift himself over,
Do an acrobatics. You
as
little
one
man.
does.
Easily.
Easy.
Easy.
Doing. And like that, all of you are over the wall. As Albatross narrowly gets over the wall and lands down below, you hear someone on the other side of the wall like, "What was that noise? I heard someone over here."
Quickly.
I guess it was the wind. It's a reference for some people. Anyways,
I know.
as this is finally done,
You know that one? You know
hand
that
yourself-
reference that you made right there? I like that one. I like that one.
Dig, I really like. As you all finally manage to get over the wall, you see Burke once again pick up the body of Hurst, and he looks around where they're at, and he says, "Let's head over to my machine's place."
There's
Let's
only
go.
one area we gotta worry about here in the back alleys.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
The drug lords.
Yeah.
Hopefully that guy with the child doesn't come stop us again.
Oh yeah.
As you all easily manage your way through town, you do notice that it looks like a lot of the guards that normally would be patrolling this area have relocated towards the estate itself. It is very barren here. You do see a lot of the normally bolsterous like town where people would normally be walking around all the time are completely shut into their houses. The doors are locked seemingly. Seems that everyone is just trying to keep themselves safe in this position. And as you all manage your way through town, you keep
The white
continuing
wolf.
your
The white
journey.
wolf. There's a white wolf in Gildenyost.
Wait, is that token still there? Oh no, you're okay. My
Yeah, you
brain
remember that
just-
when they had the poster
Yeah,
above
I
them when they
do.
were afraid of him? Yeah,
Alright.
see that
You
weapons?
all-
Make that weapons like that.
That's weird.
Eventually, make your way back to
That's-
the market, the black market. Let
The
me
black
catch
market?
myself up. All right. I guess I could stop playing this music now, huh? As we
Oh,
switch to
yeah.
a bit more entertaining music, if I can find it.
If it exists.
There it is. I found it.
Rule
Yay.
34.
You
Oh,
all
yeah.
walk back up to this structure that you'd seen previously that has these like carpeted, this Arabian theme to it. You see this carpeted doors you'd seen before.
I have a question.
Hard.
How are there Arabics in here?
That's just me describing a theme.
I know.
Now, before we do that, okay, I gotta find exactly where we're already at here.
I hope y'all are prepared to get high again.
Oh god.
Get high.
Okay.
I know
Once-
her staying immune to that one.
Once you all manage your way back to the place, you immediately take note that outside the building itself seems to be a single horse-drawn cart resting outside the building. And as you take note, you continue your way into the building itself, and you find your way into her room, where you see her kind of just... She seems to be either sleeping or in a deep meditative trance. But as you enter and make yourself known, she lifts her head a bit and she says, My, seems you had quite a busy day, yes? But it
Don't be
seems the
too
one
mad
I
at us.
requested is not with you, no? Do tell Mama Sheen what she already knows, but in better detail, yes?
You do need to add that last. That's fine.
Did they not show up? They were supposed to come to you.
Ah,
Right.
yes. I had expected other visitors. They will come in due time. You had just
But-
merely beaten them to the punch.
But the carriage was outside. We'd have seen them.
That was not their carriage, I'm afraid. That is
Oh.
yours.
Bastard. Okay, look. If no one else is going to say it, so we did go in there and we found the information that we needed, but your spy or informant, or however you want to call them, wasn't there.
Yes, I am aware.
I thought they were. Like we had somebody that knew.
Dom
Mama
is the
Sheen.
informant.
Yes.
Did you not cop that? Dom is the informant.
Somehow I did not.
Really?
Damien should be angry that she didn't tell him that it was Dom.
Okay, hold on. With this all in mind, let's rewind Damien's brain a bit. Damien, at the manor, maybe it didn't click at the time because you were just worried about Dom, but on the way here, maybe you had a discussion about everything that was going on, preparing you for this part, and or maybe just now you're realizing the pieces are clicking. That Dom was the one that Mama Sheen was talking about, but she very clearly did not tell you of this.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, that completely went over my head.
That's funny.
Just about everything goes over my head.
You barely have a head.
Difficult.
Yes, barely.
Mama Sheen, do you not realize how catastrophic that could have been with you not telling me it was Dom.
I personally feel, dear, that it would have been more catastrophic if you had known. You, my child, are very emotionally attached, are you not? Say you
Yes,
went in with this
And
in
with
mind.
this curse, my emotions are the problem.
Yes, but say you went in with these emotions in tow. You did
I would have had
fine
more
without
time to
before.
prepare for them.
Well, you had plenty of time, it seems. I would say
I'm
that
lucky
you
I'm
have
not
done
falling
well.
to the floor right now.
Is it luck? Or is it, shall we say, a bit of training?
You already know it's not luck.
Information
know.
such as this comes at a cost, I'm afraid. A cost that required action. And that action, Damien, you paid in full. But fret not, my dear Damien. I kept this from you to protect you. We do not want to
And you
repeat
need-
of history. No.
Interesting. That's not what I saw. What I saw was that information nearly got him killed as he ran away from the rest of his party, too emotionally damaged to think about the consequences, and nearly died. If it
I
weren't for
almost
our
died
health
in there,
potions
Mama
and
Sheen.
me, thank you for interrupting when you could have said that right afterwards, and me healing him, he would have been dead twice over.
Yet he lives, does he not? What would the mission have been if he was to lose himself before?
Probably more prepared mentally.
Is that
Do you,
the case?
do you
Or
know
would
more
he
about
have-
this than you're letting on right now?
Mama Sheems knows a lot of things, Damien. You should know that.
So you already know where Dom is going to then.
Mama Sheen knows much, but not everything. Mama Sheen knows what she needs to know.
So you know that we have Hurst with us right now?
I do. Listen, I am sorry that I withheld the information from you, dear. But it was for the best. Many situations I had seen showed different outcomes. This was the best.
Alright, Doctor Strange.
God damn it.
That's funny. That's very funny.
Oh, he didn't call him a machine. Gotta punish him now.
Oh,
Actually, in character, you know, Mama Sheen, I've met a few so-called fortune tellers in the Elfin Kingdom, and all of them are just as pretentious as you. You think you know everything about everyone, and usually they're wrong. Sure, you can say you knew that we had him after Damien told you we had him, but more importantly, instead of letting Damien grow and, you know, not to be therapist albatross here, but instead of letting him grow and understand the situation and prepare for it, you wanted him to act wild and endanger everyone, not just to be a danger to himself.
Mama Sheen did not want him to be a danger to anyone. Mama Sheen wanted him to understand things as they were. To tell him beforehand would lead him down a path different than what you all would believe. Let me ask you this, Damien, if I may. In your past, you were brash, were you not? You went on your own things due to your own emotions. Your emotions carried you in a direction that led to where you are now, did it not?
Yeah, but Dom stopped me every time. And the
Dom
one
was
time
not here to
he
stop.
didn't. Yeah, the one time he didn't stop me was when I died. And I almost died again.
But do we need to remember, my dear Damien, that he tried to stop you? With
I
that
don't
being
need this
said,
right now.
it is okay to feel hurt by my actions. I do
Wait.
understand. Oh,
Once again, Mama Sheen. No, I want Albatross to stop him right before he gets to the door, so he can still make the choice. But before he leaves, one thing that you did miss, Mama Sheen, is this time he had us. We stopped him from
is-
going too far.
That is not something I missed, I'm afraid. That was the purpose. I have made sure that everything is needed for you on your journeys to come. And Damien, again, I know this may seem harsh for you, my dear, but there is good intention in the actions. With that being said, I have done my part and pulled many strings, those of which will grant you access to the seas you need so desperately to cross. Something you must remember when you reach Icewind port, however, is to find the ship captained by a Crag Flanderbus. Asking around will surely help you once you arrive. Of this, Mama Sheena said.
Arrive where? What?
Icewind port, of course. Your next destination.
Why would we be going there?
The docks, so we can get on a boat.
It's the only way off the island.
We're
You're
planning to
leaving,
head there
are you
anyway.
not?
We are.
Exactly.
I appreciate it, Mama Shane, but please, if this ever happens again, let me know beforehand.
I will do my best. Next time. I do have things for you in that cart, however, that I do think you all should look into when you have the time. But I do believe there is business to attend to, yes, about this Hurst. And she looks over at Burke and Hurst kind of standing there.
Yes, I unfortunately we'll have to take him back up to Bragnir.
Actually, forgot his name for a second.
Yeah.
We're gonna be holding him there to kind of separate his influence from the city.
That is a good choice. I will also help Laduna when she returns. I may not particularly care for that woman's taste in men, but I will do my best to assure that her and her son find her way somewhere safe. As was requested of me, yes?
Yes, but I would like to point out that she was forced to marry him.
This is noted. With that, is there anything you all would like to ask before we send you on your way?
I think I've been here long enough.
Likewise.
Yeah. This city's too big for my liking.
Let's go to a bigger one.
As as you all are leaving, she looks over at you all and says, "Before you go, I must warn you. I have seen much in the smoke. Please do be careful in the coming storm. Much lurks behind its blinding winds. Goodbye, my dears, till we meet again." And with that, oh, that's the wrong one. And with that, you all leave the Machines building.
Woo.
What happens when you all make your way to the exit? Or like, what are you all doing now that you're outside her structure?
I want to lean over to Albatross and just be like, "What's the point of a warning if you don't know what it means?"
Storms. We're getting on a ship. It likely means that there could be a storm on the ship, and that would cause issues between where we are and where we're going.
Fortune tellers are rarely that straightforward.
True, and I don't like that how true you are, but it's the best I can come up with.
As weird as it may seem, she has actively predicted a lot of stuff for me. Even if that is luck on her part.
Burke will kind of walk up to you guys as you're chatting, and he'll lay Hurst down on the ground a bit. He'll like kind of put him up against the wall, and he'll look over at you and he says,
All right. So if I'm going to be taking this guy back over to Bragnir, I need to know what I'm going to be doing afterwards.
If there was any time to talk about what's coming up next, I think it would be now, that we're in a private location. So what's the plan? Am I going to Doolin? Am I not? What's happening?
Is Dolan where?
Doolin is
I'm
where
gonna need a
Radiance
recap.
is.
Dolan is. Okay.
What's the plan?
But the like tracker guy is in Nabarro, right?
Yes.
Nabarro.
Damius is in the
Nabarro.
So
Yeah,
Naburu's
we're
fine, yeah.
we're going to Nibiru. So he's just wanting to know like.
He's wanting to make sure that
Sure.
everything is like set in stone.
Yeah.
If we are able to find Amius, he would be able to help us find Dom. You're sure of that?
I'm as sure as I can be. He is not only a practitioner in magics that allow you to kind of find things, he's actually one of the creators of it.
And Damien, Albatross slowly looks at him. As much as I understand, I really, really do, but wanting to find your people. You saw what that thing, that purple cat, what he is and what he can do. If he's there, if he's with Damius, do we really have a choice?
I mean, I have the choice between Dom definitely dying or Dom possibly dying here.
Do you? You don't know that. How could you possibly know that?
I don't.
Damien, if I may. I know taking a detour sounds like a problem, but if we have someone like the creator, why did I say it like that? the creator of
Creator?
the creator of tracking whatever doohickeys on our side. The search once we get to the radiance of whatever is gonna be vastly faster than what it would be if we were to go without him.
Additionally, having been the only two people who have fought one of the Omen hunters here, then we have another problem. Me and you, Damien, are significantly at a disadvantage there. We need all the help we can get to even make it through the city, let alone getting to Dom and getting him back out.
Just
Radiance,
put my two
the city-
cents in. Sorry, Pen. If you want to go first, I'll let you.
it's as I said before, the city of Radiance, it's not a good place for people like us. It's horrible. Just even the fact of us entering the city is almost a death wish. We need all the help we can get if we're going to go there.
As I was about to say, the city of Radiance is a terrifying place for people of our kind. I have seen many instances of people never returning. I know of a friend of mine. His name was Yule. He was kind of similar to you, Albatross, actually. But he too was afraid of his curse. And he thought maybe if anyone was to be able to help him, it would be the most powerful man in all of Deramar. Ignoring all of the pleas of everyone around him, he went to Doolin. And unfortunately, we never saw him again. I fear, obviously, for the worst. But I don't even know.
Damien, Albatross takes a step towards him and even kneels to get to his height. I do understand how this feels. Trust me, I do. You've known that. You've heard my story. I want nothing more to find my people as well. But as I told you, that my usefulness will pale in comparison in the City of Radiance. But if you truly think that's where we should go, then I'll follow you there.
I know that's where I want to go, but it's not gonna end well no matter what we do going there. And the thought of going for Damius means that we could possibly get rid of the curses too, right?
There's a lot to go along with the idea of Damius. Helps us not only find your friend, but also discover more about this purple cat man. And if what Arthur was saying about him possibly connected to that weird cult, it might be better off we do find him, because we have no idea what this cat dude's about. We don't know how intensive his plans are. As far as we know, he could have his claws even in Doolin itself. So going there would just be twice as hard as it was we originally thought. We don't know. Everything is unknown right now.
Not to mention, for all we know, he could be one of the weakest members of the cult.
Now that's a terrifying thought.
That is. I'm not gonna think about that.
Yep. I too will selectively ignore that.
Doug, I've always
if
known
I
you to be
may.
sensible.
I do believe Damien should be able to go to the Radiant City.
No, don't. We gotta go for Damius right now. There's more at stake than just Dom.
If you're okay with going to Damius first, that is most logical.
Either way, we
But-
should go as soon as we possibly can.
You're right, and if Dom is who I think he is through your stories, I think even he would say that you made the right choice.
He wouldn't want me to go after him.
Then, the albatross stands back up. It seems like we know where we're going. First, we just have to get to the docks.
I guess I have to go a different direction, though. I won't lie. It's been kind of fun traveling with you all just this little bit. So,
Aw, thanks, Willie.
I'm not even. Listen,
Yeah.
I want you all to try not to kill yourselves. Okay?
There's
I'm
no
not gonna be there
promises
to
there.
pull you apart.
It's okay, I can put myself back together.
And Damien's
I
already a
always
ghost.
come back.
That's true. Either way, try your best to stay alive, okay?
Was that a FNAF reference?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Ah,
I like how sheepishly that was asked.
Also, you say
So-
for us to stay alive when, like, majority of us are undead.
Yeah.
True.
Stay aliver. he puts his hand in like a fist and then puts it on his chest. And he says, I hope to meet you all again soon. Hopefully in better circumstances. And then he pulls his arm down. I will go deal with this weasel. And you all go deal with your stuff.
Make sure you work on your aim.
Hey! I did pretty good back in that estate, I'll have you know.
And hey, Burke, don't worry. But by the
We'll
time
do
you get
gooder.
there, that too. But by the time you get there, maybe we've already saved your boyfriend.
I'm gonna ignore that you just said that. Alright, you all have a good one.
I'll be right
See
back.
you, Willie. Miss you already.
Alright, Burke.
Oh, one more thing. Gug. Try not to eat them out of house and home.
I'll try my best.
Wait,
I'm sure-
Burke,
Actually-
before you go, Burke,
Hey,
I hand Burke the guy's arm, and I say, when he wakes up, slap him with this for me.
I'll remember that. He sheepishly takes it and, like,
Well,
doesn't really know what to do with it, but he kind of, like, looks it over his shoulder. I'll see y'all, I guess, when I do.
Bye.
bye.
Goodbye. And you see
This-
him kind of
As
look
you
around
after
the
you-
corner and start heading off.
We do have one issue. Having been the only person here that's been on a boat with Gug, we should probably collect some food first.
Yes.
You guys can take care of that. I'm just gonna.
Before anyone does that, I would like to remind you
Okay.
that there is a cart that Mama said she gave you gifts for.
Oh yeah.
Yes, does that mean an abundance of food?
Sweet.
Would you like to investigate the cart?
Fine.
Okay. Also,
I kind of
is
thought
Dave-
Dave was going to stay behind and he was going to guard the cart, but that's okay.
quick little thing though. Did Ethan just walk off?
Yes.
Damn.
Damn it. I see a cart. And that cart is very cart.
Is this a Damien? Like needs to
There,
see it
there
first
is a
thing?
Damien thing.
Oh.
All right.
But-
Let's hold.
Yeah, we'll take a little momentary break.
Boston. Why didn't he say anything?
Hmm?
Actually,
I
there is
fa-
one
I-
very,
I
very good
faintly-
reason as to why.
I
and I hope
faintly
it's
heard
not that.
Damien say he was, or Ethan say he was gonna go do something. I just don't know what he said he was gonna do.
Okay. Well, I
Albatross
guess
looks at the card and just goes, "Yep, this is a cart."
the wheels do work. That's good. These are fine horses right here.
Yep.
Straight
This
from
wheel has
the Man
wheels.
City.
It's made
What's
of
the Man
wheels.
City? It's the southwest of the map. Which one's that one?
What do you want to know?
The big city on the island that's on the southwest.
Let me pull up the map. Boop. Okay, so you're. Oof. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so what do you want? Okay, repeat.
Southwest, that one.
Southwest.
He's back.
The big island that's there, the one that we originally started on in the very first campaign.
Varnum.
What's the biggest city there?
That would be the green city of Valoom.
Is that's a human city, right?
Yes.
So my thing was like, because horses are predominantly like human and everything. I was like, it's a nice human horses, probably from there, probably from the human village.
The statement of these are nice human horses horrifies me.
Human
It sounds
horses.
Like they're like
Well, no,
horses
no,
made of human.
I don't know about D&D
These are
logic,
nice
but
human horses. Nay.
I don't know about D&D logic, but I know that in token logic, for some reason the elves ride deer.
What?
They just,
What?
yeah, they ride elk. They ride elk. You didn't know that?
I don't
Oh.
remember that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, they
I
ride
can see
elk.
it. I don't
What about
remember it.
orcs? What do orcs ride?
They ride the little warg thing because they're like little
Yeah, it's like a
demon
Oh,
cats.
I do remember that. Yeah, those are
Anyway,
pretty
so looking
sick.
the cart.
Anyway, yeah, he's back by the way.
Also, yeah, I heard that.
Hey,
We're
Hey,
waiting
Damien.
on you.
big
Hi.
man himself. What's up?
We need
So-
you.
Yes. Right now, you all are investigating the carts, which said had gifts for you all. Alright, so, upon
I think I know
investigating the
what my
cart...
gift is.
Huh?
I think I know what my gift is.
We'll see about that. Upon investigating the cart,
It's a
you will
red
find that it
dress.
has a canopy that can be pulled to protect those from harsh winds. Alongside this, you also notice a purple silhouetted emblem of Mama Sheed's side profile blowing smoke from her pipe. You then see that within the cart itself is a few rations of food to help you on your journey to Icewind Port. Noticeably, there are 2 different types of rations. Both of them having their names written on them. One is labeled Albatross, which, after investigating, is clearly a bag of animal blood, and the other one is labeled Gug, which is also clearly a bagged piece of raw animal meat. However, there is also 2 other items on the floor of the cart. One is labeled Pan, and is seemingly a wind-up music box with a mechanical ballerina on top, while the other is labeled My Dearest Damien, and is seemingly a well-wrapped package.
This is some bullshit. All I get is blood.
All I get is blood.
I played
so-
the music box.
It plays a very dainty tune that fills you with this familiarity.
Feels with determination.
It fills you with determination. Yeah, okay, calm down now. It fills you with this familiarity that it really reminds you of the scene you've been seeing a lot as of late, but there is this warmth to it when you hear the tune. It's it's very nice. It's very warm feeling.
Comforting.
And obviously, the two who have given food now have that. You can put that in your inventories if you so choose to do so. But Damien, you see this package. It is not very big. It is about the size of... Honestly, it's probably the size of your skillet, now that I think about it size-wise. Do you open it?
Upgraded skillet. It's a golden pan. It's an
Okay.
upgraded skillet.
Upon... Okay, let me scroll down, because I actually got to prepare some stuff.
In my inventory, I labeled
Alright.
the music box as Music Man.
Music Man! Upon opening said package, you find what looks like a cleanly set of cooking utensils. But as you stare at the tools, you find yourself not where you were a bit ago. Rather, you're at an old home you used to stay with Dom in. You stare up at Dom, noticing the height difference, immediately recognizing that you are seemingly much younger here than you were a bit ago. But as you notice this, you begin to take note of what Dom is doing. You watch as he stands in front of a stove and is swiftly yet carefully cracking open a few eggs. You then watch him drop their contents onto a skillet, where he then begins to mix and stir till it is all yellow and scrambled. He then quickly pours that onto a plate next to him, where he then is seen slicing up some bread and toasting them on the skillet alongside a few strips of bacon. Much like before, he quickly places them onto the very same plate, but not before reaching out and grabbing what looks like a glass of orange juice. You then see him lower both the plate and the drink in front of you as he then says, okay, hold on, I gotta remember it. Okay, I gotta remember the fucking accent, because I know that's where Damien gets his accent. Hey, okay. A good homemade breakfast, a good homemade breakfast is, for a young one such as yourself, is a good way to start the day. What do you say? You hungry, little guy? As he says this, you suddenly awaken from this flashback of sorts, and find yourself staring blankly at what you now know to be the very same cooking utensils Dom used when you and him lived together. You then see a droplet of something fall from your face and splash onto the utensils, but when you rub your eyes, there are no tears to wipe away. And when you look down, there are no traces of tears at all. Whatever it was you saw, or you felt rather, was just another part of you that you wish you still had. What do you do?
How did see?
Man, I thought I had it bad. All Damien got was cooking utensils. We already have those.
He actually doesn't. He has a skillet.
Oh. A new skillet.
Yeah.
Like
It's
one
just
of
me
those cooking-
realizing that for someone who cooks a lot, he never had cooking utensils in his inventory, so I was just like, I know what I'm
He had
gonna do
one.
with this. Nope.
Not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna give me a little something.
I originally had intentions of doing more, but then I remembered stuff that we're going to be doing later on. So I was like, I'll hold off on that one.
Hopefully I can get it before the next combat encounter.
You'll be fine, don't worry. I have plans. Alright,
I trust you.
so. Damien. What happened?
I'm wrapping them back up and holding them close to me at this point. Not really saying much,
Mm-hmm.
just holding them.
And what about everyone else in this moment? Pan, for
Well,
instance.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, Albatross, how about that?
No. Well, mine was literally the same thing as before. It's like, well, she might have the right idea, but she clearly doesn't know Gug enough. We're gonna need more than this.
I'm already like hand in the bag scooping out food. I had intentions of eating at the party and I just never did. I'm like super hungry.
That's funny.
Don't worry, we're the cutaway gag.
Yeah. That's so funny. But I guess with the two here you're like, we need more food. Pan, what do you do in this moment as you notice this little trinket of your own?
I don't know. She,
All right.
she's just standing there, just staring at it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
With that, then, what we will do is, I guess I'll ask Tweedledee and Tweedledum what they're going to do. You guys going to get food?
No, sorry that the two other people were like, oh, I look at them and I hold them close. But we were actually like, hey, we could go do things.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's mind you, I'm not saying that what you said was a bad idea. I'm saying that we are actually doing it.
So what are you doing? That's what I'm asking you right now.
I'm just gonna run and try to get more food. Because I know what's about to happen.
Like, didn't he say that everything was basically just like in lockdown right now?
Yeah, which means that the food markets are empty except for the food.
Whoa, that's very tempting. All right,
Huh.
you sold me.
No. Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah, the food is still there. The people are...
That's very clever. That is very clever. Alright, so I guess with Albatross and Goggin, is Damien following suit, I'm assuming? By the looks of it. I see David like slowly moving.
Where'd Pan go?
Yes,
Pan's down at the
the-
bottom. They look to be going toward the Smithy and Metalworks area.
Oh, go figure. I should have known.
Okay, so we'll deal with the food situation. So you guys arrive at the market, and as you have seen mostly throughout the town, it is very desolate here. Everyone seems to be shut into their homes, and as you had predicted, a lot of the shops seem to be unmaintained. A lot of the jewelry store ones do seem to have their doors shut and locked, but the ones where food was just kind of out on the stands, the stand runner is nowhere to be seen, but the food and all that stuff still seems to be out and about. What do you do?
Well, seeming that I don't eat, and neither does Damien, Gug, you have your free choice, and we'll leave some variant of appropriate amount of gold hidden nearby so they can grab it. I'm not here to
You're gonna,
ruin
like,
their day.
You're gonna see like my eyes glimmer for the first time in our journey. You mean all of this? It'd be mine.
Oh god.
Now remember, Gug, you can't take everything, and you have to save some of it for the trip.
Oh, I could try. God, you'll see like drool like start pouring from the side. My
Pat
bad.
him on the back. I believe in you, big guy.
All right, I'm tearing into everything.
Oh god.
Alright.
Full
So,
beast mode.
just so I understand, Albatross, was your intention to leave money behind for the food that he's undoubtedly going to scarf?
Yes.
Oh dear. So now I have to ask, Gug, how much are you taking?
All of it.
I told him you couldn't
How
have
much
all
is
of it.
there? How much is there? Like, yeah.
Well, considering pretty much a lot of the stands were left like abandoned, and you see a lot of the food still there, there's a hefty chunk.
Whatever you think I can eat, and then also what you think I could shove into a bag.
So, assuming you're only ransacking the meat department of things,
Yeah, I wouldn't touch anything else.
easily I could see you clearing a full stand of just the meat. There would be... I could see you packing behind you some of like the hanging like pig bodies that were just like skewered and put to the side for like processing.
Mhm.
I could see you packing that behind you as like backup, and I could see
Oh,
you.
they're
ransacking
Arabic,
most of
right?
stuff.
In this place, they have like those big meat sticks.
What?
Where it's like a big two. It's like
Shawarma?
no,
that,
no,
was
it's like
just,
little.
that was just Mama
That's
Machine's
from-
area.
Yeah, that was just me describing the feel of her building.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
But
Fair
there
enough.
are like meat hooks with these like pig bodies hanging on like beside and behind the cart. And pretty easily you can bag up and contain like a good chunk of the meat down on the stand itself, or
Where
eat
is
all of
the
it. But the pig bodies, I imagine you could easily pack behind you, or you could eat the pig bodies and then pack the meats. It's up to you. That's basically
Sorry,
it.
I'm being a mathematician here. Okay, the standard exchange rate it is one. What is it? 1 silver equals 10 gold. and we have nearly 500 gold and 150 gold and 500 silver. So 10 silver to every gold coin. What is a thing of meat worth? Do I like a sign somewhere? Can I look at a sign?
There
What's a meat?
is.
I'm trying
and
to do our taxes.
Obviously, it's based on like the size of the meat and some on like the richness of the meat itself. So it varies. For this whole cart, easily, you're probably looking at like 100 gold for the whole stand.
I could eat 100 gold's worth. That's pretty
You
impressive.
can eat and carry 100 gold's worth.
I
This
don't know if
is a
150 is
lot of meat.
all of the gold that we have, or if it's still split up, and this is just what me and Gug had together. Damien, on your character sheet, do you have any gold in your inventory?
It says I have 105.
Does you have 105?
Uh-huh.
Because I don't have anything, which makes the 150 mine.
What about this split?
What about the?
You have 150 in the split. Yeah.
Did you all put into the group bag?
I put all of mine in the
I-
group bag.
Okay.
I have my portion on me.
I have my portion on me.
Okay,
So
so
the
I guess the
gold-
150 even is mine, and then everyone else took theirs. So
That's weird.
I don't want to spend all. So I'll take. What do you say? 100 gold?
Yeah.
I'll take 50 gold, or 75 gold, and like 100 silver roundabout.
I can do half the stand if that makes things better for you. I will withhold myself and save your wallet.
Sorry, I'm trying to do
You
some.
have-
I'm trying to do
Gug
some
like
exchange
reaching
rates.
for like a full pig body, and then he like stops and hesitates. He's like, "No."
I don't really, to be honest, Gug, I don't really care for the money. I don't think I'll ever really be using it. But yes, I would prefer if we need an emergency that we have something in the bag. Look, you have 105 on you, yes?
Yeah.
You put 25 in, I'll put 50 in, and you take 75 gold's worth. To eat now and to take.
To eat now
And to take.
right. and to take.
To eat now. Oh god. That feels like that fucking
done.
scene from the new Sonic movie with Knuckles.
We're
Break
just-
glass. In case of emergencies, to break glass.
We're just a buddy cop film. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Gug just kind of reminds me of King Shark from the Suicide Squad.
Nom nom. All right. With this being said, I'll leave the calculations to you guys. Damien, are you just tagging along, or are you looking for something as well?
Oh, Damien doesn't eat.
Well, yes. I'm just asking what he's doing in the situation while you guys are ransacking.
You
the
know,
fucking
ironic for a
meat
guy
stand.
who just got pots and pans, he can't eat.
Yeah, but
He does like to cook still.
I do.
Well, there you go. You can cook on the boat. Lovely.
Albatross,
so
are your taste buds still intact?
Taste, yes. Nutrients, no.
Well, you
I
don't
think
like
that's- I
eating
think
the
that-
blood, right?
I think that's what we did.
Can I make it taste better for you somehow?
I would say this. I don't like the act of obtaining the blood. For instance, normally you don't farm humans, but you do farm animals. You're going to take the meat anyway, which means the blood usually gets thrown out. That's why things like this, he holds up one of the blood bags, is nice, because this is waste. In the Elven Kingdom, we don't believe that you waste as much as possible. There's always going to be waste eventually, but as little as possible. If, for instance, I had someone very, very early in my transformation, mind you, I was hidden as what I was for not a short time. Well, short for me, not for you. I don't know what they necessarily are, but they were baked blood things. Kind of like, I don't know, like, humans would call them like cookies or such, but they're kind of like that. Not the same, of course, but similar. Because that's,
Ah,
you didn't know in real life there's cultures that make blood food. That's what he's referencing. Yeah, and there in there's certain cultures they make like little blood biscuits and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wait, isn't it like a UK thing? Blood biscuits?
Some of them are, yeah. To have like it's like pork blood sausage or something like that. That's what they call it, I think.
I also believe
so yeah,
there's
no-
a type of stew.
Yes, there is.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be gross. I feel like stew's too far.
Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, and that's just what England will do, let alone what what the American Indians did and such. Like they made a lot of more blood-related foods because they also believed don't waste.
Yeah. What'd they do about poop?
You sow it into the field so you can grow more crops.
Yep.
That's what we do. That's what we do here.
All right. But with that being said,
I take my 50 gold and I what did they have like a register of some sort or some basket?
They have a register.
normally there would be a person to collect the gold.
I tossed some of my gold into the supplies list bag, by the way. I
Well,
don't feel like I need that much gold on me since I'm carrying the bag all the time.
yeah, you already have it on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd put my 50 in a reasonable place. Let's just say.
Okay. Maybe behind the stand, like there's like probably shelving or something, but you put it there.
I put like behind something so it's not obvious, but like they can still find it.
Yes. With that, I think we're fine to move on to Pan as you are walking through what was clearly the
I don't
more
think
Huh?
I don't think Damien got a chance to answer if he wanted to do anything.
Oh.
Well, he asked Damien, and Damien said nothing.
I was just talking about Albatross with his kind of
Oh, okay.
digestive stuff. That was it.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
just
okay.
thinking if he could cook something for Albatross to make it any better for him.
Oh, okay. Cool. I get you. Yeah.
Okay. But yes. Okay, that's fine. You are walking through the area. You are seeing, much like before, there is a lot of abandoned works here. Tools and armor just kind of that were obviously not finished. We're just kind of sitting around. Doors are locked shut. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
I look in the metalworks and I try to see if anyone's inside.
Perception check.
Perception? You
Perception.
want me to do
yeah.
a perception?
Oh yeah, nothing is threatening. Like nothing would scare anybody like a zombie.
Yeah. You
Hello,
look
I'm
through
here
the
to help you
metalworks
people.
area, and as you kind of glance around, you don't see anyone, but you feel like you hear something happen, like someone off in the distance. Maybe they're just walking around, but you can't really see them.
It's the
invisible
invisible
God. Well, at this point they would be
That'd be
invisible, but
Oh, fair enough.
you look around and you could hear that someone's walking, but you just can't see them from where you're at.
Oh no. Okay. So what is like on the street that I'm able to grab exactly?
I guess
sure
what are you
steal
looking
shit?
for?
Metal, copper, and glass, and metal, copper, and glass.
So you're just looking for resources. They're lying around. You definitely can find metal pretty easily. Specifically, copper. That's a bit more. I wouldn't say locked up, but it's a bit more organized on like the shelves on some of the areas. You can try and sneak around and grab some of these ingredients. That's up to you to do so, though.
But also, this is a metalworking factory, not a glass factory.
Yeah.
Well, if you're generally gonna be working with pretty much every material in this sort of area.
That is fair. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I was saying in
But,
mass.
I'm gonna try and lockpick the door to the metalworks.
All right. I guess roll me.
Wait, do you have you do have a tool, don't you?
Tinker's tools?
Yeah, that's not a lockpicking
I mean-
tool.
Yeah. Do you have a thieves tool thing?
Yeah, I do.
Is there any difference in bonus?
Yes. 1.
Okay, then you're gonna have
So that
to
would be-
re-roll, unfortunately.
Oh.
If it wasn't a difference, it's still fine. If it wasn't a difference, I wouldn't have had you roll, but because there is, I still would like that. But regardless, you do manage to unlatch the door.
I want to like slowly open it and just I'm gonna whisper to myself, "Don't creak, don't creak, don't creak, don't creak."
Roll for it. Roll for luck.
You slowly move the door, and as it nears the end of its extension, a very faint creak appears, but you look around and it doesn't seem like anyone noticed.
Okay, I'm gonna tippy toe my way through this area and
Alright.
just as I said, look for the same materials. You
Just
know,
gonna do
roll for
this.
stealth.
This feels appropriate. All right.
What feels appropriate?
If you're sneaking, then you know what you need to roll. All right. I'm noting. You begin your way through the metalworks, and as from what I recall, you're basically looking for resources that or like ingredients that you can take along with you, right?
Yeah.
You start to work around the area. You start to look in the shelves, and you see ingots of iron, some of steel. You see shrapnel, or not shrapnel. You see shavings of like copper that are put to the side to be resmelted and all that. A lot of this stuff just everywhere. And you start kind of grabbing things and putting them into your belt, or into your satchel,
backpack.
your backpack. And
Yeah.
as you do, you take some. Maybe there is some like shards of glass that was going to be used for something else. But as you do this, you accidentally, unnoticeably, hit what looks to be a unfinished sword that was probably going to be resmelted down due to its not well-mannered looks, as it clangs and batters onto the ground. And off in the distance you hear,
What was that? Who's there?
I'm guessing there's like things that are like covered up by tarps and whatnot.
there are tarps to cover up a lot of like the more for preventing heat from escaping certain I don't know what instruments is what we'll say.
So you're saying it'd be
looking to
dangerous
hide?
to get underwater? Yeah.
Well,
but
no,
I-
I'm just saying that's where that's what they would be used for, but it's right now just being
Okay. Yeah.
stored.
So what Pan's gonna do is she's gonna quickly remove her fucking arms and just like put them somewhere that looks like, you know, that looks like just normal stuff, and then she's just gonna hide under a tarp.
What Pan does is spawn a cardboard box in Ice 100, for she is a master of stealth.
An exclamation mark appears on the other side with a loud boing. But
It's
you
basically
do
me
this.
trying to like fit under things.
Yes, you do this, and as you do, you take note to just from the glimpses of what you can see. There is a burly man with the like, I don't know what they're called. I want to say like a metalworks apron, basically. He seems pretty old. He's got a big white bushy beard. He's a little bald on the top of the head with like a little patch of white going around the backside. And he's got what looks to be a hammer in his hand, and he's looking around, and he walks over towards the sword that had fallen was, and he looks at it, looks around the area, and I need you to roll me another stealth at advantage this time.
Oh.
He looks around and looks down at the
Master
sword,
of stealth.
and he reaches down and he picks it up, and you hear him say under his breath, "Ah, fucking rats," and he puts it back up on top of the shelf. You see him kind of like second look back at the arms that you had placed, kind of just dangling. He's like,
Knew it must have came in. I'll work on that next time.
and he starts to walk off in the opposite direction of you. And within maybe a minute of waiting or two, he has seemingly left the area, and you hear a door shut and lock off in the distance.
And you know, she takes the covers off, and yeah, I guess she gives one last look around real quick.
Yep.
to see if she can find just any more little loosey bits hanging around.
Yeah. It's mostly just little bits of scrap. A lot of the actual good resources are locked up. But for the most part, you easily could make away with like an ingot of iron. You could make away with scraps of copper, shards of glass, stuff like that.
How
And I
many
guess
shards?
if you wanted
can I
a
get?
broken sword.
How many shards can I get?
I will say probably 5 shards of glass.
5. And how much copper?
We will say, I'm not good at like base measurement here when it comes to weight. What I will say is, we'll just give you like, we'll put it in nuggets to understand this. You will have like 3 nuggets worth of copper.
Okay.
And obviously, as I said, an ingot of iron.
Yeah.
It ain't much, but it's something.
And with that, I'm gonna start heading back to the cart and
Alright.
hopefully not stub my toe on something on the way out.
Is that basically what everyone's doing now?
No.
That would be funny.
Yeah,
Well, you wouldn't feel it, but it would be noisy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Woo!
I think Ethan left to go do food things.
food-related items. So I think we're good. I think we just get in the
I'm
cart and start away. Oh, no, yeah.
Oh,
welcome
he's
back.
Woo!
Yes, I'm
impressive.
starting the oven to put something in the oven, so I have to go back
Gotcha.
on one more time. But give it like 60 minutes, and then I'll have to bring it back up.
Mm,
Yeah, that's fine.
Something in your
Hey
oven.
guys, where'd you go?
You all make your way back to
You missed the return of the meat hero.
the meat hero. Yeah.
Oh.
Meat hero.
You all make your way back to Mom Machine's place and rendezvous back at the cart. And as you all gather your things and prepare to leave, you look up and the night sky is very obvious now. It is dead of night. And I will ask you, are you all leaving now? Or are you going to try and like rest something? What's the plan? You just leaving?
Yeah.
All
That'd be
right.
best.
I mean, we got enough time to rest on the boat.
Yep.
As long as one person's making sure we're not in a storm.
Oh yeah. That's funny. I'm sorry, I was laughing at that. All right. Well, yeah,
How did
Dude,
you
that'd
grab
be so
your
funny.
arms
You
and
leave
put
it.
them both off?
just leave the arms.
The
That's
little
the point.
the metal things on my head allow me to basically control my metal limbs.
You think of like the Thing from the Addams Family.
I just find it
Or
funny
more-
thinking about you like taking both your arms off and they fall to the ground. And you're just like, oh shit.
All right.
Basically, think of like Dr. Octopus, like how he has that thing that lets him control the.
Dr. Octopus. I've never heard someone call it full legal name. Damn.
Dr. Octopus.
Yeah, not Dr. Octopus.
I'm so glad someone else said it. I was thinking it.
Well, that's not even the full legal name. That would just go Dr. Otto Octavian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You all get into the cart. You you pull up the sorry, my throat's a little dry. Water. Ow! All right, hit my thumb on my drink. You all pull up the canopy, and you all get into the cart. And who is driving the horses?
We have to drive the horses?
I'll drive. I'll drive. I'll drive.
I don't think we should let Pan drive.
I vote
I vote
Doug.
me. I think I
Aw.
should drive.
All right. So Gug, you take the leads. These are well trained horses. I won't have you roll for shenaniganery, though it would be funny. You obviously you flick the reins and they begin to move, and after a few minutes of traveling
Like
through
the
the city
rains
on
down in
horse,
Africa.
good
Can I
lord.
say whenever I flick the reins, I go hee haw.
It's hee haw. Okay.
I didn't know Doug could telepathically control horses from all the way over there.
He's got really
Hey man,
good
I got
mind
long range.
powers.
How about that?
But you manage your way towards the bridge, and I'll just grab all of you and move you over here, just for the sake of things.
Ah!
You manage your way to the bridge, and what you will note is, I don't even know why I moved you guys, because now we can effectively move you off of that and onto the world map now.
Can we go
Oh
down
my
the bridge?
God.
Oh god, the world map. Finally.
Oh
Something
god,
I
it's
can tell
so zoomed in.
I missed you,
Sorry,
world
go.
map.
Oh my god, we're
Something you will
moving.
note is that this bridge is long. It is a very long bridge. It will take you at least a day to cross the entire bridge itself. This was
God damn. Is there like a city on the
easiest-
bridge? There has to be.
it is a single, it's a wide ass bridge, meant for a lot of crossing of things, but this bridge is, for the most part, just the easiest way of getting through this island split to head towards Icewind port. It was their best way of doing it to allow ease of access through shipping goods, or for shipping
I
goods.
still thought it would have been easier to build another dock right there, but no, they just built an entire fucking bridge. Waste
Yeah,
of
but then you have to have
resources, in my
the boats
opinion.
go back and forth and back and
You will note
I
that
mean-
on the sides of the bridge there are gigantic braziers that light all the way down.
30
helps.
miles.
It
It
would
is
have
a
been
30-mile long bridge. By the way, a bridge that long does not exist in real life because it physically could not exist. The gravity on this world is not the same as Earth's.
Well, it's a stone bridge that goes down, up, and such. It's not like a hang bridge.
and also, suspension of disbelief. We're
Yes.
fucking playing a
Fairy
zombie,
tale.
vampire, werewolf, ghost. Like,
Zombies and such. But anyway,
I'm just saying, gravity is like half of the Earth's gravity.
all right,
that means we should all get advantage acrobatic checks.
that would be funny.
You need it.
Fuck
I
you.
need it.
Go ahead and
That
jump.
is-
Wee!
All right, give me a second. Where is ambiance and shit? Where did I put
Also,
that?
I just
stuff?
want to say, if they could build a bridge that long to this island, they could have just built a bridge over to this one as well.
There it is. So what now?
Dude, that island's like way less cool. Like, it didn't matter nearly as much as them.
Something to know, obviously, for the sake of disbelief in a sense. The island is drawn closer than it actually is.
Yeah, I know, I'm just fucking.
It's fine though. All right. So,
Uh-oh.
as
Icewind
you all
Port,
make
like
your
a-
way across Elgaran Bridge, you all notice that a rather harsh snowstorm blows through, blocking quite a lot of your own vision.
This isn't the first time I've been on this bridge.
But
I
you
hate this
all
bridge.
hang on and push through, knowing that this is the final stretch to finally leaving this frozen island.
Does this count as a long rest?
Yes.
Oop.
You travel and endure.
Oh, I've woken up. You're back in the real world.
That's funny. You travel and endure the seemingly never. Wait, did someone leave?
Maybe.
Oh, was that Ethan's food alarm?
Probably.
All right. We'll let the ambience be enjoyed for now until he returns.
In that case, I want to
God.
start studying some blueprints.
Doug, do you remember when we first crossed this bridge?
No.
No. That's how we got here.
It was a long time ago.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
I was hungry a lot, and there's things.
That's funny. All right. So first off, Pan. I guess while we're doing this, what are you doing?
I'm researching my blueprints.
Okay. So, with the new crafting system that I created just for Pan to give them a little bit more freeway and leeway into doing some things, let's do things. So,
Yes.
you are making something new and unknown, correct?
Yes.
All right. So
Well,
with that,
I imagine Pan at this point, since would have thought of making something like this.
Well, how do we craft things? What's this?
This is more for
Huh?
her being an artificer.
Yeah.
It's an artificer exclusive thing I've designed.
This is some bullshit.
So, first things first. I believe, yes, it's once per day.
I'll
So
I'll
what I need you to
DM
do-
I'll DM you what I'm trying to make. So because Pan wouldn't like reveal her inventions until she's made something. So
Gotcha. I'll look back at the DMs. Wow, that's actually pretty
I feel
useful.
like Gug should be able to
A
teleport.
sniper rifle.
Coach should be able to teleport. All right.
A desert eagle.
So first things first, I want to know what is your int mod?
my like just pure intelligence
Yes. Should be
plus
like a-
4.
Plus 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So your DC is a 14. I need
Okay.
you to roll me an Arcana check.
An Arcana.
Easily
24.
you pass. So that is 1 out of
Whoa.
3. So what they have to do is 3 days when they are working on the blueprint, they have to succeed a 14 check to make a blueprint. They
Okay.
have other things to go into making things, but we'll get to those when we get to them. But for now, mark down that you have succeeded once out of 3.
Does Pan's inventions work with us too? Like, do we use her firearms, or is she like Iron Man, where it like
Yeah, you
spawned
can-
from?
I mean, as long as I'm willing to give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yes, there you go. You easily.
I didn't know if like
True to character, Gug is eating in the mic.
You
You're crunch.
You start
got
thinking
nachos.
up of what you're designing in your head, and for this night, you very specifically feel that you have made leeway. Also, I just realized it's a new day. I need to change the season or the that stuff, you know, calendar
Yeah,
and moon
but-
phases.
we're not close to my moon, right?
No, that
chill.
happened like a few days ago.
You
Good.
kind of.
Or I was saying
are.
that. What?
Yeah, a lot of time has passed.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
All right. Currently,
okay.
it is day 15 out of 40, I believe.
How many days until the next blood moon?
Next blood
Dude.
moon. Actually, 2.
Well, it's gonna
Or,
be on
sorry.
the boat.
You have tomorrow and then the day after.
Either way, it's gonna be on the boat.
Yep.
I'm gonna like hold my gut, like as I'm steering on the bridge, and be like, oh, I think something's happening to me. And then I'm gonna let out the rankest fart I've ever had in my life.
Oh my
I go,
God.
oh, okay, never mind. We're good.
I'm glad I don't have a nose.
Albatross is probably the only one who can smell it.
Oh god! Oh god!
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna
I'm
jump.
sorry, Albatross.
I hate you.
It's when it gets nothing but like raw meat. Alright.
You just see
Oh,
Pan
God.
as she's like riding
Oh,
in
that's
and
gotta be rank.
Yeah. Alright.
Damn, how much did you eat?
Honest?
So,
What do you mean,
Uh,
honest?
eventually.
Not that much. And I'll wink at him.
That's funny.
Don't fucking wink at me. What the fuck?
So that is a
Eventually,
child.
upon the rising of the next day, you
Well,
all
not like a
finally...
sexual wing, you idiots.
Wait, actually, hold on. I have to do some calculations actually in my brain now, because you left the other place at nighttime. Well, that was still that one day. So then you have a full day after that of traveling. Yes. So would that be... Actually, would that mean you have 1 day left till the full moon?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I gotta ask.
I don't think
I gotta
so.
ask, Cody.
Huh?
What type of werewolf is this? Is this the one that transforms when they see the moon, or is this one that?
So he has
just
the ability of transforming regardless, but on a full moon, it's compulsive. He doesn't have to see it; it just happens.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I was just thinking we just
I
throw
think
a
we're
blanket
fine
over
with
it,
how I
yeah.
have things set up. I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna keep it at 2. But let me continue where I left off at. Eventually, upon the rising of the next day, you will finally touch ground upon the frozen plains nearing Icewind Port.
Hate that bridge.
But as you do this, a sudden chill is equally felt by all of you.
Thought we were going more south.
You all quickly look around the area and try to pick up on what could be causing this level of unease. But what you see is not a pleasant sight.
The entire port's on
Let
fire!
me make sure I got everything set up. I do. Alright. Are you all ready?
Oh,
Yep.
busted.
Bastard. As if manifesting from the storm
serpent came.
itself, many Omen hunters make themselves known to you.
What?
Going to now put this on the map.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is bad, guys.
They
This is actually
all
bad.
begin to surround the cart, and as the moment seems dire, one of the hunters speaks out. I told you we'd find you, ghost. The one that spoke then points with his right hand at the cart, and as he does,
Fucker.
you see all the hunters ready their crossbows.
But
Let's
I'm
roll for
not a
initiative.
ghost.
He's talking about me.
Oh.
Talking about
Okay.
me.
Also, I
Alright.
love how we have a companion here that wasn't there before.
I gotta turn
Oh.
the windy muse stuff down.
What are
Okay.
you doing here? You're
Yes,
supposed to be going back to the dwarven kingdom.
Look, it's
Alright.
back,
Get outta
baby, to
here.
save the
Let
day.
me do turn ordery things.
You're secretly
Alright.
under the cart the whole time.
Let me.
Where's her step?
Did
He's
you
not
eat him?
listening.
No. Can you not hear us making jokes about Burke being here?
No. I'm too busy trying to get things set up. I'm sorry.
Okay, I do gotta point out, I hope to God you've nerfed them a little bit. Because me and Gug could barely take one of them.
Guys,
on.
you haven't fought these
And
guys
I'm-
before? This
We
is
still
bad.
haven't
This is like,
long rested.
Yeah, you
He
did.
did
we
long
have.
rest.
Wait,
oh, I
did
need
we?
long
that.
rest.
He said long rest.
I did.
Oh, I didn't do that.
Long
I'm
Oh,
glad
rest.
you
do it.
said something. I forgot we did it.
Yeah, thank God you said something.
No.
Thank God the button works this time too.
Sweet.
Pan wants to yell out to the leader. What's your name?
What's your name? Shit.
You're gay.
Oh,
Move to
I think
that
I did a
room.
oops or something.
Oopsie.
Trying to get all
You
this
didn't click on your
shit
character first.
I didn't click on my character.
Oh no, it worked. It worked. You're at the bottom for me.
Yeah,
Let me
21.
Really?
do this
Oh.
to
There's
reorganize.
just a lot of
Damn,
people.
Why
I
are
beat
there
the
two
net
pans?
There is a lot.
20.
I'm gonna get rid of one pan. There's another Damien. Let's get rid of
Pans,
You have
that.
a
one
Damien.
bird.
+5.
Go.
What is happening? Why are there duplicates of everyone?
I think
Well,
it's
because you
you.
made 80 of them.
Well, no, there's duplicates of you guys.
No.
Not on my
I
screen.
don't see duplicates.
Oh, okay.
Neither do
My
I.
Only
roll
for you
turner
because your
something
thing is
was-
stupid.
It is. Sometimes it just doesn't like me. I can't help it. All
My
right.
friend doesn't like you.
I can't
I don't
believe
like
it.
you
Doesn't
either.
you. With this, we will begin combat with Pan going first. Pan, you quickly
out
see
to the
that these
leader.
hunters have appeared out of nowhere. It is seemingly manifesting itself from the snowstorm itself. What do you do?
I yell out to the leader. What's your name?
You hear him yell out, "You're not gonna want to learn it in time.
You're not gonna want to
You're
learn it
sorry,
in time.
you're not gonna have. Sorry, let me rephrase that because I fucked that up. You're not gonna have enough time to learn it."
Well, fuck you, whoever you are.
All right,
And she's gonna just fire off a firebolt at whoever the leader is.
that would be the guy in the middle.
That's
Two the one in the middle.
That's the.
Yep, she just loads in her fucking incendiary rounds and just wha-bam,
That hits.
wha-bam.
All right.
Not for a lot.
3 fire damage. He takes the full damage.
Remember when
And then
Remember when I told you that in the City of Radiance I wouldn't be much help? They have holy weapons.
and after that, Pan immediately goes, all right, and then hides behind Gug.
All right.
I'm just gonna put a not there. I'm just gonna put a just
That's fine.
Got like Damien.
Damien, you quickly see this scene unfolding before you. What do you do?
They're perfectly spaced out to where we can't really pick them off one by one, aren't they? Ah. What do I do here? Shit.
Do you have any range attacks you'd like to do, or you want to try and get in close and personal?
Right now I have to kind of do ranged.
All right.
Ice and fire.
Let me
Oh,
see.
crossbow. That works too.
Ice and fire.
Because he has ice.
misses.
He has ice magic. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
but that
he's
works
gonna fireball.
better if they are all together.
Also, if I recall, you have a ranged bonus action you can do.
Oh, that is ranged, isn't it? What the fuck is it?
Should be like.
you also have
plasma.
dash, so technically you could dash out, hit somebody, and then dash back towards everybody. You just flip.
Wouldn't that risk?
Well, it kind of
that would
already-
risk attack of opportunity if you got too close.
Yeah.
Now with Rabbit Hop.
Only with one person.
Oh yeah,
Not
no
multiple.
rabbit hop. That's right.
Yep.
That hits. Roll damage. Whoa. Which one are you hitting, by the way?
Never chose that one.
Directly in front.
Oh, the leader.
The same guy who got hit
Damn.
already. He's on fire and then getting hit.
That was a lot of fucking damage.
Gun down the leader. Maybe they'll go away.
You see him get hit with the firebolt, and then immediately get hit with this necrotic blast as he stumbles back and he says, "Get them!" And next will be the Omen Hunter. Actually, wait, do you have anything like movement you want to do, or are you gonna stay there?
Stay there. Stay there. I
The
can't
Omen
get
Hunter
close. They will
to the
wreck my
far
shit.
left, he pulls out his crossbow and he readies a shot. Let's see what he's going to do. It's been a little while since I've used one of these fun fellows. Let me just make sure of some stuff. Alright. So, what he is going to do... yeah. He's going to take out his crossbow, and he's just going to launch some stuff at you. I'm going to now pull open... Hey, give it to me. My freaking desk is being stupid. I can't pull my dice out. Alright. He's going to pull out his dice, and he's going to shoot you. Actually, he's going to shoot... Who is closest to him? I think it is Damien. Yes, he's going to shoot at Damien.
Oh, please no.
Yank. You might be fine, actually. Yes, so that misses. Let me double check, see if he has any secondary attacks.
Oh yeah, right. I'm a slippery bastard. Fuck you.
Okay, and then he's going to use his bonus action to shoot once again. Does a 14 hit?
Absolutely not.
Then he also misses. You see him curse under his breath. Fucking squirming rat. Gug, it is
He's
your
actually
turn.
a rabbit.
Excuse me, he's a rabbit.
Shut up.
Gug,
Not
you
time or
see,
place.
you see the leader getting shot up, and then this other one trying to hit Damien, but Damien is too quick and too agile. What do you do, my friend? Morning, friend.
I'm going to cast Shatter.
All right.
I'm going to cast it on these two men here.
Gotcha.
I think that's like best outcome. I think.
What's the required roll?
They have to do a DC save. Let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, it's a DC save, and
There's-
when they get half damage.
Something like that. Constitution saving throw.
Han, okay. 1,
And
2.
Oof.
One
one
fails.
definitely gets
the
it.
other. Is,
yeah, one gets it. The other one fails.
Yes. Is it half? Damage on a failed save.
Yeah.
Or half as much.
3d8.
Yes. So
Yeah.
roll me them 3d8s, please.
Ooh, 3d8s. My
That's
god.
fucking wild. We will say the leader gets the 19.
That makes most sense.
16.
16.
Good lord.
That's still 8
16.
damage.
Hey.
That's a lot.
No, no.
I want a health check on this leader. he's already like, oh god.
He is very clearly wounded in not a good sense. Where is my calculator at? It's right in my pocket because I have a phone. I love phones.
What?
I put my phone in attack mode. All right, 16. Good lord, that is a really good roll. Good fuck.
Yeah, all high.
Yeah. All right. The guy on the right, very clearly injured, not looking super well. The leader of this little hunting party, he is also not doing well. He looks to be on his one knee, just kind of barely able to stand. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Albatross, it is your turn then.
I'm gonna point at this guy, the
Oh
main.
my god, this
vicar.
poor dude.
Well, I have a
lock
actual
him up.
specific reason.
Yeah.
Kill him.
Right?
Get him.
Mark him.
All right. I will
Get that out of the way.
I will give him the green.
A green.
The green.
And then it doesn't get any better for him.
Yep. Had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Oof.
And it's
Alright.
literally the only time I can do it. And then I'm gonna longbow him twice.
Do it.
That's
you gotta-
that's not the right one.
Yeah, you gotta try and hit first. That
That's
misses.
the one first. Oh shit. Okay, that's actually kind of that's not great, but that we
Think
can work with that.
doesn't- So do you have to hit for the dread ambush thing to activate?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Oh, so then that basically flumps your turn then. That is a shame. That is actually like, ooh.
It doesn't matter because I didn't really care about hitting him or not hitting him. What I'm gonna do with the rest of my stuff is I'm going to take the reins and I'm going to whip the horses to get them to go.
Oh,
You
okay.
mean how
Yeah.
we're right in front of the horses that you're about to make go?
We're in the cart. We're not in front of it. That's stupid. Why would we not be in the cart? They ambushed us. We're not
yeah.
we're not in a combat situation. They are.
Hey, I was
Oh.
with you there, Pan. I thought we were in front of the horses. I didn't think about it.
Oh, I've been shooting them. Cut.
Did you wait? Okay, so now I'm confused. Who thought what now?
So me and Gug thought we were out of the cart while Damien and Albatross knew that we were
Oh,
inside
okay.
the cart. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
something I forgot to do was put the cart in the turn order. So I'm gonna do that real fast.
The cart has a turn order. Why would the cart have a turn order? It's an inanimate
The
object.
horses are an entity.
The horses aren't fighting.
No, but they still have to have their own actions to move. Okay, so 9. I'm gonna put you back down.
Who's controlling the horses?
Albatross.
Me, I grabbed the reins and I flipped them so they would go. But apparently I have to wait 3-5 business days for them
Oh
to do
my
it.
Alright. Well, that's just.
That makes no
basically-
sense. That
Well,
makes
no,
negative
basically
sense.
what's happening is you're telling them when to move whenever it's their turn. You're controlling them action-wise.
but, it's like, but a horse just feels me whip them and goes, I'm gonna wait a few turns first.
Well, yes, but if I
What?
so just actually hold on, just so I understand something real quick, D&D wise, is it a full turn is 6 seconds in total, or is it every like, or sorry,
Every turn is 6 seconds. I think.
every turn?
No,
Okay.
isn't it
Or is
every
whole
person's
round?
turn?
Every person's turn would be 6
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Either way, you know what I will do then to appease you a little more? I will grab the horse.
No,
I will say he
even-
goes after you, because I give him
Oh,
the
thank you.
minion rules, which generally means they go after the person who summoned them or activated them in a sense. So we'll have him just go after you.
Huzzah.
With that being said, then the horse will take its action to schmoove. Where the fuck did I just put its character sheet? What did I close it? Alright, how much movement speed we looking at? A lot. Alright.
Ooh, pizza.
Ooh, pizza.
I'm happy for you, man.
Pizza
I'm
time.
going to quickly. I'm just going to reveal the full page, just so everyone can kind of see everything. I know it's going to get a little brighter all of a sudden. This is to better help things.
This is full.
Alright. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, I don't
Oh,
what's
can I
going
ask?
on.
Since we're like, Is the village like right next to us? Are we seeing the village
No,
also?
It's still a ways away.
Yes,
okay,
but
this is just
but
the end of the
Hor-
bridge.
Yeah, but it's like, but horse in my brain, in Alberto's brain right now, he goes horse, big, human, small, horse, bigger, stronger, faster than human. We could run through them. He's trying to run the barricade. Like them just hanging around in a circle. They're one layer deep. A horse could easily just trample the first guy who's already injured and just keep running.
All right. With that being said, it is going to attempt to charge and make its way past the people. So let's see how much it can go. Oh my god, okay. I'm just gonna grab the horse instead and we'll have you guys move your tokens. Moving all of your tokens and using the range thing was just, there was a lot happening there.
Yeah.
Alright. There's that. Question. Are you going to be having it move its full move? Are you gonna have it get dash, or would this just be...
Well, okay, first off, how far can it go?
So it has
Yeah, I don't know.
60 feet of movement.
That's
Hey.
with dash.
That is without dash.
Dang.
And it has a dash.
It can have a dash, yes.
Well, yes.
Yeah. Alright then.
I'm gonna have a dash through him and then out as far as it
Oh,
can.
this is going to escape the map.
Because once again,
How is that?
just clarifying for I guess for the story, Albatross has fought one of these guys.
Yeah.
It did not go. He won, but he limped back, if you will.
Yeah.
He knows they're outnumbered and definitely outskilled. He just wants to get the fuck out of there. He thinks that they have no chance of defeating all of them all together. We just gotta go.
Can I?
Yeah, how many
Can
episodes
I-
we gotta go? Like 3?
Huh?
What?
Check back like 3 episodes ago, and you'll see why.
Yeah, they weren't there for that. What the heck is happening?
Also, I forgot something. I'm going to quickly move the cart back up here.
What is happening? Stop it!
What's going on?
For some reason, the bottom scroll is attached to my cursor, which it's never done that before.
That's weird.
Stop it!
You need
I
to
can't
reload the
undo it.
page?
Probably. Oh god, that is blinding. Yeah, I'm just gonna relog.
Alright, well,
1 second, please.
open that.
I'm giving everyone a blinding light.
I need to roll attack of opportunity on
Yep.
Okay, let me see. So 30 there. To follow the path. Yeah, generally speaking, it's gonna go like that. That'll
So
at
3 of
least
them
get
should get
past.
attack of opportunity,
3
right? It's-
3, yeah, about 3 or 2.
So I'm going straight towards the first guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess
actually-
it would be 3 or 2, depending on if he dies by getting
Yeah,
trampled.
I have to roll him a dex save right now. Alright. Let me see what his shite is for dexing and all that. Alright. Here we go. Dex save. Inbound. Honestly, I don't think that's a really good roll. You got a 12 in total. I think he actually fails that dex save. He is going to take damage. Let me see what the horse has for its stuff. I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to roll the horse's strength, just raw, and that will be the damage he takes.
Sure.
Oh,
Horse big.
Wow.
And, well, not to mention, if he's getting run over by the horse
And
directly.
the cart.
And the cart. That's what I'm
He's
saying.
getting
He's
hit
getting
a
hit by
lot.
both.
This guy is not a good. He tried to dodge. He couldn't. Yeah. You see this guy like look up. He's like, oh no. as as he falls, effectively dead.
Dead? Oh shit.
I mean, that's 17 damage. Even if you have to, that's a lot compared to what he's already getting.
Alright. The other guy, however, other two are going to attempt to attack the horse and attempt to stop it from running.
Bastards.
They're both going to take swipes to damage the cart itself. Hopes of staggering it in some form or fashion. So here we go. 1. That is a hit on one of them, and I will now roll the other one hit. That is also a hit, with both having almost 20 in total. Alright, so now we get to roll damage on the cart with their blades. Alright. Grab my fun dice.
your fun dice?
Yes. Ooh, this is a good song. All right, here we go. 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and then another for radius. So it's 10 total on 1. Let's remember that. And then 6. That's 11, and then 13. So 13 plus, I think it was 10. 13 plus 10 is our total.
23.
23.
23 to total.
You see these guys expertly destroy this cart's wheels. They very quickly take out the wheel bearings, allowing this cart to roll, and you feel the cart shift downward as it starts to drag across the ground, horrendously slowing down the horse's progress. You said 23, right?
Yeah.
Gotta quickly write that down. Alright. In this sense, because the horse has been slowed, he is only able to move at half the dash speed. So he will only be going, I think, 60?
30.
So he was back here. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put him back here so I can get the full distance chart.
So you just went his full speed, which is 60.
Basically, yes.
Okay, so he stopped where he was.
You literally went where it was, yes.
No.
Alright. With that, it is the hunter's turn. The cart is severely damaged. You all can move yourselves anywhere around the cart as you so choose. Why is Burke there? I just noticed he was there. I don't know why
Oh my god.
Dude.
I'm sorry, I got a lot to work with, okay? It's hard for me to notice every little thing that I forget.
But we were literally saying, hey, Burke is here.
I'm sorry. Anyways, let's see who's next. Actually, hold on. I almost forgot. This may be bad.
Yeah.
2 of you know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
As upon hitting
we should all.
0 HP, the hunter will detonate using Deathlight.
Cool.
In a 15-foot radius around the hunter, the area is covered in radiant light. I need everyone in the cart to make a DC 12 dex save.
Oh, we didn't get to jump out of the cart. But that's everyone. So there you go. I'll give you that one for free. Everyone's in the cart.
Ooh.
So, Gug, you succeed. Cub, you succeed.
Dex.
Yes. And
Nice.
Albatross uses. So Pan is the
Oh,
only
thank
one who
God.
is
I
hate
failing
you
over
all.
this. I guess I should roll for the
Thank
horse, though. I
God.
have a feeling it's not gonna manage well. Horse, go.
I
Nope.
barely escaped this bubble. I'm like, oh god.
You do. And to show everyone what the bubble looks like, because I think it'd be fun. Doink.
'Cause I take double the damage of 3d8.
What?
Oh, does his friend
shit.
take damage?
2 of them also get damaged. Let me roll that.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Yeah.
interesting.
Wait, we can work that. We can work with that.
Wait, hold on. Let me see.
The one on the right's really hurt already.
Yes. Let me
Destroy
see
them all.
also the quantity. This also might just fucking set off a huge fucking detonation. Let me see something. Okay, he has. Okay, it's just plus 2. So 1 fails.
Oh, I might get hit by the right guy if it blows up.
The other does not. So here's what we're gonna do. The one who is closest to the cart will just manage to dodge the explosion. The one to the far right, unfortunately, does
He's
not.
too hurt. Yeah, he's too hurt to escape.
He will take the full blunt of this damage. Everyone else who evades actually takes no damage, I believe.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, so here we
And
go.
the actual
boys.
damage itself.
Can I do a? Since I'm the only one that failed, can I do a funny?
Sure. What's happening?
Pan's gonna lean forward, like when she sees the guy starting to and be like, "Oh, that's so shiny. What's he about to?"
What's he about to? Boof! Wow.
Oh,
That's
That's-
good and bad. Good
That's
didn't
really
hit
good
Gary a
and
lot.
bad. What's
Bad
funny
didn't
is
kill
the
the other
guy
guy.
survives, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So Pan, you only
Yeah,
take.
Pan.
Wait, actually, Pan, do you have anything against radiance? Anything negating on that
I don't think
for
so.
radiant damage? I don't know if you do or not.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Then yeah, I think.
No,
you
but
just...
she has a tendency to explosions. Does that help her?
I wish.
Exactly. As this
The
explosion
amount of
goes
times
off,
she's blown herself up.
you see the guy on the right get blasted, and he's very injured, nearly dead. The other guy manages to swerve out of the way, or jump out of the way of the cart. Oh yeah, the cart also took the damage. It is basically barely like able to move. This cart is not looking good.
And it's just going to turn around to the others and go and just cough. Little black smoke comes out. It's like, oh, that's what he's going to do.
Am I mathing? I don't know if I'm mathing, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I'm mathing right.
What
Let me
math
just
do you
double
need?
check. Yeah, I was off by 1.
The cart took 28 damage in total. That's
Yeah, I know. I literally was off by 1 singular one. I was like,
So
something's
you are
irking me.
mathing wrong. It took 16 damage, actually.
All right. Anyways, with that, I guess it's the next Omen Hunter's turn, because I think the guy who was gonna be going died. The one on the far back up here quickly takes into action to move. You see him race forward. He's going to get to about right here, and he's going to draw his crossbow and attempt to shoot. But this time, he's aiming for the horse.
what a
I
dick.
think you need to remove one of the guys from the tournament.
No.
Because I'm
I
hovering
think
over
I
the 3 and I don't see anyone highlighted.
No, I think it auto removed him.
But
Yeah,
the 20 no, yeah, I guess you did.
it auto removed it.
Oh, okay, I might as well.
Yeah, when I hover over the guy with the 3, he's gone. But that wasn't even the guy who won anyway.
Yeah, the fucking leader got basically one shot in a
Well,
single
and the
turn.
leader was the one who had 22, right? Because he's the one who went.
Okay. Let me see something.
No,
Where
no, hold on.
is? There it is. All right. Yeah. No, the horse will get hit with this, unfortunately. Blink.
Uncool.
Hey man, not cool. Leave the horse
It's-
out
I
of
don't
this.
need to roll anymore. You see the horse as an arrow goes right through its head, and the horse falls over to the side dead.
What an asshole.
Why would you do that? You should feel ashamed. I'm going to
You should feel ashamed. How
You
could
didn't
you do
cancel on
that?
Twitter?
Hold on. Where is
Who
the
canceled on
stage?
MySpace?
Poof. You see the horse keel over, and as it does this, the cart kind of tips a bit as well.
Well, at least it cover.
Yeah, that's true. You can use it as cover now.
I'm going to yell at him. I'm going to cancel you on Twitter now.
Hunter
said
will
Yes, sir.
look over at the others, and he'll nod to them, and they will nod, and it will then be their turn. As the one that was... Oop, can I even grab him now that he's like right there? Damn it.
No.
I gotta move. I got... Horse, move for a second. Alright. I think it was right there. You see this one, that's 5 now. He's going to round the corner, and he's going to attempt to slash at one of you. In this case, looks to be Albatross.
Wow, we're terrible at covering.
He actually misses quite bad.
That means they can't shoot us, at least.
And the other one, he gets a 16 plus 5, so he definitely hits. He's
Who the fuck is the other one?
Huh?
They also have double attack?
Yes.
Oh,
They,
I'm telling you right now, we are
they're-
fucked. This is the end of the game. This is the end of Omen of Cursed Light. This is it. We're fucked.
This is it. This is it, guys. Alright, so Hunter's Blade stuff.
It's okay, I'll
I
survive.
didn't need to remind you, Cody, I'm the most tanky, hardest hitting one, and I'm going to die immediately.
You take 11 damage. Oh, wait. Sorry, some of that's Radiant. I think that's... Is that? No, I think you just take the full damage of Radiant.
No, I take
so
double.
yes. You take double for Radiant?
Yeah.
Oh. So then...
I'm telling you, we are going to die.
Hey man,
There is
maybe
not,
this is
that's
like
not a question.
scripted-
we're going to die.
Maybe this
Okay,
is a
then you
scripted
take
event. Maybe you were
15
supposed
damage
to.
in total. Well, actually, sorry,
What?
fuck. No, okay, I gotta re-roll that because I fucked up. Because half of that has to be half for you. I'll re-roll. So, 5 slashing. So half
Yeah,
that
I
would
take
just be
half
like
of
2.
that.
And now I'm going
Alright.
to roll the Radiant. You get 8 Radiant.
Is that doubled or is that the first
That's
time?
it doubled. That's it doubled.
Okay.
I'm already doing the math for you on that one. Moving on, because that is his turn. He kind of only got one hit in. It is the...
By the way,
very
I have the most
injured
health of the
Omen.
crew. That's nearly a third of my health.
Yeah, but not all of us take double damage from.
Yeah, but this guy's going to explode next to me, and I'm going to take like 30 damage, and I'm going to die.
If he dies. With that being said, though, this guy over here, he is very injured. You see him hunker down, and he's going to tend his wounds, and by that I mean he's going to use his, if I can find it, second wind. Where the fuck did I know there's a thing for that. Am I blind? Hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. 1d10 plus your fire level. He is level 3, so 1d10. 5, 6, 7, 8. So he heals back 8 health. Alright, cool. There he goes, and then he will, with his remaining turn, he will knock an arrow back to Gug, and that's just what we're gonna do. That hits. He is going to attempt to... Where did I put the character sheet? Did I close the character sheet? Damn it. I hate doing that. Alright, here we go. Let's do this again. So, roll for damage. Oh, that's the wrong dice. Sorry. Bows have different dice. Okay. Woo! I took out the whole shelf. Alright, I got it. We're good. Rolling. Yeah, that's good on your part. So you will take 6 total... Oh, sorry. Wrong with that. You will take 5 total piercing damage. And now... I need to roll, damn it, one of these. You will take 1 point of poison. However, what I need you to do is roll me a con save of 10. Go.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good.
Oh.
Whoa!
Nat 1.
I just finished my turn.
That sucks.
So, in this case, you are considered poisoned.
I'm starting to agree with Kelly. This might be the end of Omen.
Yeah, you gave us 7 enemies that demolished me and 2 of us with only 4 of us. We're done.
You're doing great. All right.
It doesn't help.
I don't know. I've never
Yes,
been
you
poisoned
need a thing.
before, so
Never what?
I'm gonna need. I've never been poisoned before. I'm gonna need like a little.
Let me do.
Assistance.
There should be a poison. There. We'll do that for poison. To know that you've been poisoned. And poison has its own debuffs. I'll pull out the thing for it, so I can tell you.
Is it proc
Poison.
on my turn, or is it like this guy's turn?
It doesn't do damage over time. It just gives you a debuff of stuff. If it'll load.
Oh,
Oh, they've updated how this stuff looks. That is interesting. Let me see. Where is condition poisoned? There we go. That's what I was looking for. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That's it. And that only lasts for... hold on, let me check. How long did that last? Let me find the Omen Hunter sheet, because it should say. It does not. What I will do is I will say it will last until it rebounds back to his turn. So you're poisoned for a single full turn.
that's not bad. Poison isn't that bad.
Could be worse. With that, it is the other Omen Hunter's turn. He
The
is
other one.
the other one. He is going to, similar to before, he's actually going to dash. Use his turn to dash to try and get to the front of you guys. And he will stop there. And similar to the other one, he will also dash, using his turn to get in front of you all. And he will stop there. Wait, is that the right one? No, straight. That was the wrong one. Hold on. That was the wrong one. I moved the wrong one. It was this one. Boink. This one will have to get about right here. as they once again begin to encircle you. Alright. With that, as the fight is about to continue, you all suddenly hear the sound of large
Deus
wings
Machina.
billowing in the winds, each flap echoing all around you.
Gandalf.
Within but a moment, a large, unknown winged figure crashes down and lands behind the hunters. You see them all just kind of stagger and try to hold their ground as to where they are. As this occurs, a large, dark silhouette slowly rises, completely masked by the storm that blows around you. The shadow of this creature looms heavy over the area, but in a swift moment, you all watch as the shadow seemingly shrinks back down into a much smaller frame with noticeably glowing silver eyes. You all then hear a familiar voice resonate around this area. Hunters of my kind are not permitted here. This island is under my protection. You all then hear from the very same hunter, or actually, no, he's dead, so I can't even say that. You hear another so that alignment for the one you guys killed. So we'll ignore that. You hear another hunter here. You hear another hunter mumble under his breath, "Fuck, he's here." Without a moment's notice, the silhouette vanishes, only to then yank one of the hunters into the shadow, and you see him seemingly disappear into the storm around you as you hear a blood-curdling scream.
You know
The
what?
moment-
I'm here for a Deus Ex Machina.
I'm down for this. The moment you hear this, you then see you then hear the swift movements, and then see the very same body get lunged towards these two over here in this corner, as it detonates, taking out these, severely wounding these two men. As I now roll for 3d8s and see how much they get, because why not?
Alright, go roll dexterity save.
No, he's not within range.
Yeah, I know, I'm just joking.
But the other two
If we get
explode,
better.
then yes.
Ooh.
I'm good.
You see the
Yay.
one on the
Oh.
left get disintegrated, and you see the one on the right get severely wounded. He is not looking good. You then see, as this happens, one of the Omen hunters yell out, "Fall back and use your scrolls!" And quickly the hunters that remain jump away into the storm, and as they do this, you all hear the sound of paper quickly being unraveled and followed then by a small flash of light amidst the snow. As the area around you begins to quiet down, and the sounds of the storm once again take hold, you all suddenly hear the voice from before. Enough. Within but a moment, the harsh winds and the blinding snow quickly dissipate from the surrounding area. I should also remove these guys. Boop. Let's clear this, because I don't think we need this anymore.
All right, well, there is something. Oh wait, no, they explode. Never mind, we're good.
Yeah.
Don't forget about
Alright.
this guy.
There's one more.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
don't
Oops.
get-
My bad. This is Charlie. He's here to stay. He's here to be
This is
your
Newbert.
new companion.
He dropped the scroll. Oh god.
Oh, God!
His
Hey,
skull
guys!
is always
I need
having
a
one.
friend! Alright. As the area... within but a moment, the harsh winds and the blinding snow quickly dissipate from the surrounding area, revealing the one you all know to be Arthur.
Yeah. It was a
Hi,
Dagon.
Archie.
I
Oh,
saw
son
a
of a-
Dagon.
Hold on, I
What?
gotta reload my page because my page glitched out. As soon as I place his tokens, tokens start duplicating.
It was a
Crap.
dragon. A dragon. I saw a dragon. Sure you did, Grandma. Sure you did.
Alright.
Revealing the one you know to be Arthur Blackheart, standing with cane firmly planted on the ground and piercing silver eyes staring directly at the lot of you. He then
Archie.
gestures lifting he then gestures lifting his right hand from the cane and waving it in a pulling motion as if beckoning you for you to approach him.
You?
As you do, he looks at all of you and speaks, saying, "I apologize for not arriving sooner. I was quite busy readying the castle for guests. I must admit, however, I did not know rats had snuck their way onto Haroon. They seem to be getting more clever by the day. So, with that being said, it seems you all are finally leaving the island, yes?
That was the plan.
That is good to hear. If I may understand what has currently happened, I know that Pan recently called for my aid a while back. What was the needing of it? For it did sound urgent.
Well, Hurst is no longer in charge.
I beg your pardon. The Hurst of Gildenyost, correct?
Yes.
Now this is a story I'm eager to listen to.
I cut off his arm.
But yes, unfortunately.
I'm sure he deserved it for all the snakish things he had done.
Well,
I wouldn't say that. I mean, I don't think anybody deserves to lose an arm.
There's always
point
someone
is, he's-
who's done things bad. But continue.
he is on his way to the Dwarven Kingdom with our other companion.
Yes, Burke, was it?
Yes.
I had noticed he wasn't with you. Wasn't he supposed to travel alongside you all to find Damius, correct?
And he will. He just needs to stop somewhere else first, as I mentioned.
I see. Well, if you excuse me, I almost forgot. Pan, my dear, I believe you will be needing this, thing, yes? You all then watch as Arthur, with his right hand, snaps his fingers and manifests what appears to be a small wooden shipping crate with a wind-up crank on the side.
Is this who I think it is?
I managed to pack her into this crate as you required. Would you prefer to give it a whirl?
She immediately just runs to the crank and starts cranking it.
Upon spinning the crank, a soft tune resembling something a ballerina would dance to begins to play. After a few moments, the crate's lid slowly begins to open. I was like, I don't like us. Slowly begins to open, and from within, slowly rising in a ballerina pose, a doll that is most unsettling. Pan, please describe what your still defender looks like, as we have gone through a class change for Pan slightly. As I plop down your token.
Subclass.
Yes, subclass change.
Yeah.
So
I can't
please.
place down token.
I'm getting it for you right now, but I'm saying
Oh, okay.
describe your friend. Describe what this thing looks like for everyone watching.
You just see this metal, this thing of like amalgamated metal and flesh just start to rise, and seems to be covered in blood.
What the fuck?
This is Marionette.
Absolutely not.
There was once this intruder who came to the castle. They made the mistake of entering my lab. And now
Is that them? Is that the
Yes.
intruder?
Yes, that is them.
It was a
Oh.
very
You-
unsightly thing to watch occur, I promise you that.
You allowed this thing to exist?
Well, they were not a good person to begin with, so I allowed such things to occur.
Fucking
Isn't she
horrifying.
beautiful?
I'm
made
not
her
a very good
perfect.
person. What did they possibly do to deserve
Well,
this?
They tried stealing my stuff.
That, but
well, we
also this
had-
was a known criminal. This was
Hurst
someone
got
who
off
had known
light.
to
Oh my god.
hunt down a lot of Omen kin. It just so happens that they decide to go for the big money, if you will.
You know, I honestly contemplated turning Hurst into one as well, but then you guys promised not to kill him, so that went off the table.
Speaking of Hurst, what exactly happened down there?
Can you
What
be
was
more
the
specific?
reasoning for even needing to take him
The
down?
basement. He was working with them, the Omen hunters, but I can't. What is this What does it do?
Oh, what doesn't it do? It's basically...
Albatross, I don't think I want to know what it does.
You're right. I don't want to know either. You can stop there. You send it back. Whatever it is, bring it. We don't need it.
Nope, sorry, this is part of my subclass now, so you can't take it back.
This is an actual major issue. You said this thing actively bleeds.
Oh, what the?
No, it just has
I'm a
blood on its
vampire.
front.
It's covered in
It's
dry.
very old dried blood.
Why is it two?
Okay, I guess we're just gonna say that doesn't cause any issues. All right, fine.
Oh god, my page is frozen.
Oh, where did it go?
Also, your net's gone, which is good. Thank God.
Oh no, can you close it back down for me?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, also, could you make the character sheet visible for me so I can actually?
There's actually a folder in the player base needs, so it's called Summons. It's right there for you.
Oh, there's two.
Summons. There we go. Oh yeah, I see it. Cool.
Can I burn it?
No,
Can I?
no. This is my pride invention.
This feels a little inhumane.
You see you see Arthur kind of slink over towards Gug, and he says, "I do apologize, but she requested it a while back. She's not my favorite of her inventions."
Don't you
It
feel
can bite people really hard.
Even if this isn't a vampire's nightmare, which it really should be. The fuck?
The good news
Yeah,
is she is compactable, so she can be hidden, but it is
Hide her.
very unsightly.
Yeah, it can't be poisoned, charmed, exhausted. It can see in the dark. It understands. Any
I can
language
see
that
in the
I
dark.
understand.
I can be not poisoned. Why do you need this thing?
It can't be surprised, and it can
Does
even
it-
deflect attacks.
Does it
It's
even think for
beautiful.
itself?
It sounds like
Debatable.
another. It sounds like a second Days of
Debatable.
Rock'n'Roll.
You see its head 180 and look at you,
Wait,
Damien.
wait, what? Wait, what? What did you ask?
I asked, can it even think for itself?
Okay. Oh God. I don't want to be here anymore.
You see Arthur kind of
Fucking
looking around the
debatable.
situation. He says, "Well, I'm sure this is all well and good for you to meet with an old creation of yours, Pan, but
No, it's not.
apart from this mildly unsettling creation,
Mildly.
fill me in on what is happening. What is going on exactly?" Anyone?
Who are you asking?
Literally, no one says anything.
Sorry, I'm kind of flabbergasted by what I'm
It's
looking
the
at.
same. God, take this one, please.
He looks at Gug and he says, "Would you
I'll do
please
it.
do me the solid of explaining the Hearst situation?"
Ugh.
If I could vomit right now, I would.
Is it chasing him?
Leave Albatross alone.
Oh my god. Gug, please continue.
We broke into his manor, and after a fight or two,
Or three.
he was tortured and lost an arm, and now he's with Burke.
That's interesting information, but why? You have left a town without its de facto leader, correct?
Mama
Unless-
Lean wanted us to find someone.
Yes, he was
Mama Lean.
unfortunately got caught in the crossfire of a secondary mission we acquired.
What?
I see.
Well,
Well, to put it in the Kings, basically he was working with the Omen hunters to try to hunt down omens because
I guess
them.
that kid
Yeah.
He also
needs to
hated
have
you.
a little bit of an early reign. He's next in line, right?
The kids with
Well, he's
the
more of a
mother
man, not a king.
on the way to Arthur's manor. Oh, Arthur, you have guests.
Yes, I
We're about to
had
get to
heard
her.
of their arrival through a messenger from Mama Sheen herself. I was unaware that I was supposed to be getting guests, but I will admit I guess I won't exactly say no. But
Arthur, first,
We,
you
we
actually
were
might even...
supposed to call you about it, weren't we? Shit.
We hadn't get that far, but despite that, well, you actually do know this woman. She is a half-elf like me, and, well, as you should be aware, the elves are one of the few people who actually, well, remember you.
yes, she very much knows of who I once was. No, sorry. Very much knows of who I am in the, so shall we say, dichotomy of this world. Or at least, what I once was. With that being said, I will do my best to make sure her and her son are safe at the castle. But what was the mission Mama Sheen had you do, if I may ask?
There was this informant or something.
It was Dom.
I beg your pardon? Dom
Dom
was
was
here.
there.
And the Omen Hunters have him, right?
Debatable.
Not really.
This is most distressing. Would you please, Pan, control your doll? This pacing is
Maybe.
driving my nerves. Listen, I will do what I can to investigate the situation with the hunters being on this island, and maybe even find out possibly more upon their whereabouts, if it may help you in your journeys to come.
We already know the whereabouts.
Well, we kind of know the whereabouts already.
Do you know where they're heading?
We know
Not gonna like
where
the answer.
Tom is.
Hmm.
And yes, he's right. You're probably not going to like the answer. If you could guess who would hate you and us the most in the entire world, who would you say it is?
You see him sneer a bit. Doolin.
Specifically the capital.
Where was Burke again? You said he had left, correct?
He was going back to the Dwarven city.
Going back up to Gildenyost.
We were going to harbor... What's his name?
Hurst.
Hurst. We're going to harbor Hurst there instead of at your castle, given his wife and his son being there
I see.
with you.
I will rendezvous with him shortly to get his side of things as well, to understand where he is heading off to next, because I'm sure he has other things he would like to do.
He did say he wanted to meet us at to try to find his interest in Damus.
Fair enough. Well, I hate to leave so soon, but I must head back to the castle. Still have work to be done and a guest or two to prepare for. But before I leave, is there anything you would all like to ask of me before I head out?
So this is your domain? The hunters know you?
Yes, the hunters were created because of me, unfortunately. A situation I caused back in the City of Radiance a while ago. Quite a while ago. My meddling, and I really can't call it meddling, my attempts to save the people of Radiance who were of Omen kin led to their creation and their, since, hunting parties. I have done my best to keep Haroon safe from their influence and other places as such, but it would appear they have found a way onto the islands that I am unaware of. I will have to look into this more, for I cannot allow them to weasel their way into places I protect.
I guess there is one thing we might need if you happen to have some. Do you have any more health potions?
I do, and I can heal, so I got you.
Unfortunately, I
have
do
too
not
many health
carry
potions.
much of them on my person. I do apologize.
Well, I do have
Not
something.
weak enough to get hurt.
Oof, get wrecked. No.
Well, I am.
Yeah.
But that thing, the storm, the shadow, underneath that facade, you still are the dragon. The same one that I saw all the way in the chamber. You, or statue of you, looked at me when I got. He looks at his arm. He doesn't undo it, but he looks at the arm. When I was. You were there. You still have this sort of power. How could any of this take seed for too long? Why do you sit up on a mountaintop?
I have tried moving elsewhere around Erimar. Many places do not allow me to stay for long. Harun was the only place I could safely keep residence without fear of, well, hunters, if you will. The power
of the
you
hunters.
witnessed before was but a temporary form. I have the ability to tap into what I once was, but it is not a long-lasting power. It takes a long time for me to build up such strengths. Unfortunately. To glimpse into what you once were for but a moment is a painful part of myself that I have to unfortunately deal with. But it does come in handy sometimes. And, Albatross, for what it's worth, I am sorry for what had occurred to you back during then. I wish I could have truly been there to help you in your moment of strife. I wish I could have been there for all of you. But as you all know, my power is not as divine as it used to be. With that, I think I shall be on my way. Do take
Bye,
care,
Arthur.
friends.
Love you.
Thank
Stay
you,
back.
Pat. You have quite a
Stay
journey
back.
ahead of you. As
that
he
feels
says
so much
this,
better.
you all watch as the winds around you begin to pick up again and the snow begins to fall, and in this moment Arthur seemingly takes off into the storm. With a loud whoosh, he is seemingly gone. With Arthur having left and the storm seemingly returning as quick as it had left, you all look around at what you have around you to do. And I ask, what will you do?
Well, we gotta keep moving.
So we can't stop. Well, first I'm going to shoot that fucking bot with an arrow right to its fucking skull, and then we're going to keep walking.
It's okay. It has self-repair functions.
I hate you. I didn't know I could hate anyone as much as this. Except though, you caved to this. I will not forgive you.
I helped make
You
it.
allowed this to
This is
happen.
funny.
You're not using any more potions on me.
It's
You
okay. I'm not
You
going to
won't
turn
have to
any of you
worry
into
too much about
robots.
that.
Yeah.
With that, the
Because I was
journey
able to play.
continues.
Long rest.
So, long rest. I love that. That was funny.
Technically, I only need half the time to get a full long rest because I'm
Yeah.
a vampire.
You all can safely have a long rest because you still are just going to be traveling, but this time, I guess, on foot in this case.
Oh yeah.
Does that mean I can do another Arcana roll?
Wait, doesn't that mean that Gug is gonna transform soon?
He has,
Yes.
I think, a day left. But let's see, because now you're on foot. It's 20 miles is a single day. Let's see how far you guys get till you get to the city. So basically, by the looks of it, you'll be right here when the next day fully passes. So I will go ahead and adjust that.
So we have like 12 hours to get onto a boat and go before shit hits the fan.
So you are now on day 16 out of 40 for this month.
Yes.
And one more day, So basically, tomorrow in game is full moon day.
Was anybody keeping track of this? Because I know Damien
am.
wasn't. No,
Oh,
like
wait, actually, yeah, that's a good point.
One
Character-wise.
would, and my character knows about it, so he probably would at least think about it.
I'm gonna be honest. I forgot the last time, and a lot's happened. It depends. I don't know.
If
I
you
might
want
have
to do
kept
a
track, I
check,
might not
we
have.
can, but that's
You
up
didn't
to
forget last time. We attempted to tie you up.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
just didn't
no.
deal with it beforehand. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I keep track
me and
of
your
it pretty well.
character.
mainly,
fully
I'm
knew the
asking
entire time.
if Albatross and Gug would start preparing for this, knowing it might happen during the boat ride.
I just do
Maybe-
it last second. That's just like what I do.
Maybe what we should do is just sort of leave him in the forest for the night and like away from us, and then have him just meet us at the town.
We gotta keep moving.
Yeah,
That's the
I
problem.
need to be tied down.
Yeah.
if he's in the boat,
I'm
if he's
up
in the
and
boat when
loose.
he goes full wolf, we're screwed.
No. I've
As long as
seen him
not
playing
early.
nights before.
If I'm tied to the boat, it might not be a big deal.
Tie him to
It's
like
just if I
the front of the ship. Yeah. He looks like a
It's like he
dog
actually
trying to attack
manages
like a
to keep
water hose.
consciousness.
If I break free, you guys might be screwed though. If it is like on the boat, it's just like
Yeah, that's
It's definitely
gonna
a
be
risk.
Hassle. All right, I'm
Um,
going to continue doing
okay.
descriptions.
Before that,
Okay.
am I able to roll another?
Oh
Arcana check?
yes, yes, you can do another
Yay.
Arcana. 14 or above,
Woo!
that's your goal.
Ah,
Unfortunately, it does slip you, so another day you will have to wait.
You get a nat 1, you get -1. Take away your first one. You have to do it 3
That
times
would be
again.
funny.
I
Okay.
think that much.
After many hours of traveling through the harsh weather, you all notice the storm around you beginning to let up. And as you look beyond what was nothing but snow, you clearly see the lights of a town far off in the distance. With newfound vigor beginning to grow, you all continue down the path leading ahead.
Careful with
After
that
the-
word. My character is
I
black.
know, I know. And after the break of yet another dawn, you all officially arrive at the small port town of Icewind. Upon arriving, you will notice a stable. Well, actually, you would, but you don't have a horse anymore. So I can skip past that part. But you do notice a guardsman looking at you as you all walk in.
Can I give like a probably like a potentially gross but probably true thing? Does
What?
Skug eat that horse? Does he Goku it, get back up, and eat that horse?
What?
No,
Eat the horse.
the horse is dead.
No, I'm not gonna eat the horse, dude. It carried us. It provided.
That's your
Was no
limit.
wild animal.
I don't eat my friends.
I don't eat my friends, dude, and that horse was my friend. That's why I'm so sad about it.
All right, then we bury it, I guess.
Yeah,
Horses
I
are
wasted
friends,
day doing that.
not food.
I'm also gonna transform right now.
Okay.
You're like,
What?
You have tomorrow, so you're fine still.
And we bury it
I-
at sea. We just toss it to the ocean.
Viking funeral, except just kind of like lazy.
Yeah.
As you all walk towards Icewind Port, you see a guardsman up at the front hail you over as he says, "Whoa there, travelers! What brings you to Icewind?"
Should we disguise ourselves or?
Well, maybe you guys do. I don't.
I
We're
don't.
trying.
Give me the cloak of disguise back.
I'd give it to her. Fine.
All right.
Okay.
We're trying
that
to
it's in your
find
inventory.
Pat. Are you done?
Yes.
He was on which one was he on? He was on Nelvaroon, right?
Who?
Damius. He was on.
He's
No, he was on
Nibiru.
Nelvaroon. Which one? What?
Nibiru. He is on.
Oh,
Nibiru.
that's a B. I thought that was a V. Okay.
Yeah, Nibiru. I do like the
We're
sound
trying
of
to
Nibiru. That does sound good though.
That's what I thought. Anyway, we're trying to find passage to Naburu. Naburu. That one.
You see the guard twist his head and he says, "You want to go to that wasteland of a place?
Sadly,
What
it's
kind
not
of-
much of a choice.
Good luck trying to find someone shipping you there."
Actually, we're already looking for someone.
You are? That is
Yeah,
interesting.
Captain. What the fuck is his name?
Crag Flunderbus.
Frag Blunderbuss.
Crag
Mr.
fucker
Bust, please. I'm looking for Mr. Bust.
Bethany
You see
goes
him-
fucker.
You see him
Looking for
kind of
Mr.
chuckle
Blunt.
to himself. Why are you looking for that lousy sea bag? You know
Because
what?
he's the only one crazy enough to take us there.
That's none of my business. Just head down to the docks till you see a ship that looks like a floating pile of scrap.
Oh,
That'll
God.
be where you find him. That is, if he hasn't gotten himself too drunk and fallen off his ship again. Safe stay in
Again?
Icewind.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
And now,
Icewind doesn't have its own map.
it does.
Oh
Icewind.
my god.
Oh my god.
This is crazy.
What do you get these maps, by the way? How do you
I
do
make them. Software-wise.
Okay, I was gonna say that doesn't really
all
answer my
random
question.
generated, and then I color and edit them myself.
And
alright.
do not bring that thing into the taverns. I swear to God.
But
Is
it's
it-
so beautiful.
You guys are coming from over here on the map, top right.
Okay.
If you want to place yourselves up over there, that would be the best place to do it.
She's like a stand.
Stand up, power.
Why can't I place myself? There we go.
Good lord.
One second, everybody. I'm gonna try to
Get
get this out.
Cody,
There we go.
Damien's voice has become one of those tics for me. I just go into it naturally.
It's so funny.
That's
I know.
scary for me.
While playing Marvel's Rivals, he did it.
You know,
Just
I
happened.
know.
what I find funny is you're basically experiencing what I do with voice acting for
Scottish
dwarven
voices?
characters. Yeah,
It's
I
just
just go into the
Scottish.
Scottish.
I've never experienced it before, but I'm just doing it with
Yeah.
Damien now.
Actually, you know, you're experiencing what I had to do for years as Nugget.
Nugget.
Nugget knows everything. All right.
Anyway.
It's a nugget of friendship.
So you all make your way into Icewind, and immediately you are noted of an inn that is to your left.
Terrible
Obviously,
idea.
there is a little post of like the town map, and you are free to look at it and investigate. But for the most part, you all are just doing whatever you want in this moment. So what's actually happening?
Probably
Should we look
best
at-
to check the ports. Check on our captain.
Make sure he's not dead or something.
Yeah, that'd be really disappointing.
You get there, and he's just like face down in the water.
Yeah.
Boy.
Well, we have another problem.
Hmm.
It's not going to be day forever, and if we're going to be staying here for the night, we really, well, shouldn't.
Why not?
You remember the last time we were spending a significant portion of our time in the woods, and then, you know, the moon got really big?
I'm gonna like raise my hand, like just like my chest, be like, it's me.
Oh. Oh no.
What if we just use the grappling hooks to tie him to something?
Well, tying him to
Right.
something would be the answer, or at least has been in the past.
I should definitely not be in the town.
Okay, I think we should all just take the time to immediately tie up Gug.
Oh,
make
it's still,
sure-
it's still day. He still's got several hours.
We don't want to leave it till the last minute and have faulty tying. Albatross.
Hey, you're the one who didn't help me. Whose fault is it, really? You didn't help.
I mean, we couldn't help you if we didn't know about it.
I would have been fine on my own if you guys weren't there.
Well, we
Right.
were.
I'll be fine for the next few hours. That way we can get some of our.
You'll
fine.
be
Travel
fine for a full
sorted.
day. It's the next day that you'll have to worry about the night.
I thought you said
Should
that day already
we-
passed.
No.
We shouldn't be on a boat when that happens, should we? No.
No,
Preferably
and-
not. But
Yeah.
at the same time, do we have the choice?
What if we just knock Gug out before he transforms?
You think that maybe? Do you think that our captain
Could we
might
do
have
that?
like a shark cage or something, and
No.
we could just put him in there?
Would you like regain consciousness? Like, if we actually found medicine that put you to sleep for a night.
I would
I
bet yes.
believe.
I don't know.
I haven't tried it.
Why? I don't know.
Oh god, it's starting! Everyone run!
Like,
Yeah,
do we
because I was
think
thinking
this
like an
curse is
instance-
beyond medicine itself?
Uh,
Well,
not experimented with it. I've always just hunkered down,
I was
so to
I was
say.
just gonna say we just keep hitting him until he falls asleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
I go to sleep.
If I was going to give an answer, I would say it's likely that his other farm would just, well, ignore it. It has its own, well, healing. It affects his mind differently. It's likely that whatever you try to do to him, it would undo to protect him.
Hmm.
That is possible.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Damien, get the frying pan.
No, we're just going to tie
You would
him.
just knock me out currently.
Yes.
Well, we can do both at the same time. We can try to put you to sleep and have you tied up in case it doesn't work.
More importantly, I stay with Gug outside of town. You guys go in to see our captain and take that thing with you. I'll take care of Gug as I have before, and you guys do whatever you need to do in town.
Look, at least take the robot for backup.
Absolutely not.
No.
No.
Even Gage is like, no.
I would throw it into the sea.
Well, your loss. Okay, have fun with it.
My mental gain.
My demise.
We walk away from the group and gain 3 sanity points.
Okay, so what is happening exactly?
I'm gonna stay outside of the town in the well. First off, is there even woods around this town, or is it flatlands?
It is all plains. It's frozen over plains.
Fuck, and like no trees, just straight like Kansas plains.
It is very, very just barren.
Are there any like wild like boar or anything like that? Like that? Like, is there anything I can distract him with?
I mean, if you spend time out, you'll probably notice a pack of wolves prowling the island.
Okay.
Maybe
Because
some boar.
basically, I'm saying, is there something that would distract him from the town of people?
With
How long do
the
you
area
think
being so sparse, it's hard to say. The town itself lights up the horizon pretty well, but it's hard to say if his instincts would have him run towards the town.
I'm still gonna walk him out of town. I got an idea.
Well, we have a full day.
Yeah.
Is it gonna take a really long time to set up, or can we like start checking in on like the ship guy and then go do it?
The problem is we'd probably beat the ship guy, then quickly leave and get out. That's fine.
Yeah, because I think, all right, I don't know what Pan's gonna do. I don't know what Damien's gonna do, but I see a slammed clam tavern, and I think that's gonna get visited before too long. So I want to get a couple things done.
Fine. Me and Gug will go talk to the captain. You guys could either follow or fuck over everyone.
We're gonna go talk to the captain anyways.
Lovely.
Okay, cool.
Is everyone following then, I'm guessing, going to the port?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Unfortunately, that dog is following us.
Everyone look. Do you see a raggedy, shitty ship?
All right. So, well, first things first, I'm going to turn this off.
I think I
now.
see something. Is that Captain Jack Sparrow? No, it's not.
That's funny.
Hey, I'm the only one crazy
So-
enough to make pop
Oops,
culture
I
references
accidentally
that
broke
don't
down the
exist.
song and dance.
You're
Wrong
right.
one.
What the heck is happening?
Performance. No, quickly. He quickly does like a street dance. Puts like a bucket down. Does like a thing, and like someone gives him a coin. Yay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You
Hang
make
on.
your way
Hang
through
on.
town and
Oh my
eventually
God.
spot the docks.
Oh my
Quickly.
god.
Oh my god, what is happening?
Why does the marionette get one?
Oh god. You just see the marionette like spin its head and then point very eerily. But anyways,
I hate you.
you make your way through town and eventually spot the docks. Quickly, you begin to survey the scene, noticing many large ships. But eventually, you spot a much smaller vessel nestled between two large ones. Looking at the ship, it doesn't take long to realize why people refer to it as a floating pile of scrap. Almost as if it is on the edge of sinking, but somehow remains afloat. With its sails not looking any better. They appear to be torn in many areas. Oh wait, did I skip the whole segment? Oh my god. Looking at the ship, it doesn't take long to realize why people refer to it as a floating pile of scrap. with many plates of metal and planks of wood covering its hull like a messy quilt. The ship seems almost as if it is on the edge of sinking, but somehow remains afloat, with its sails not looking any better. They appear torn in many areas, with poor stitching holding different fabrics together, and loose thread allowing some of the fabric to dangle and flap in the air. The ship is quite a scene indeed, but as you notice all of its splendor, you then hear a gruffled tune being sung drunkenly from what appears to be the captain's quarters. And as you near the vessel and step onto the deck of the ship, you begin to hear the singing more clearly than before. You look into the open door of the captain's quarters, and resting upon a chair singing a shanty is the one you know to be Captain Crag Flunderbuss. And now I get to plop him on the screen so you all can see what he looks like. And also do the ship too, because why not? Alright. Oh, that is the wrong ones. There we are. So, this... Boop. And I'll make it big so you can see him. That is Craig Blunderbuss. And
He's a zombie.
This is your
He's a
ship.
goblin.
Oh, the ship's too high. There we go. It's the not Black Pearl. Got it.
However, to your surprise, the figure you see is that of a small green-skinned goblin with a thick, dirty brown beard. His eyes are a piercing yellow, and his ears seem to be clipped down the middle.
He's got jaundice.
He wears a dirty red patchwork jacket that makes him look a bit more imposing, if only slightly. The jacket has a violet lining and gold buttons placed around its surface. He appears to also be wearing a dirty white shirt that looks like something a peasant would wear. His pants are a baggy brown fabric of sorts that almost look like it was made from a potato sack. And to make it worse, the pants are belted to his waist by a rope probably picked up from off the deck. His shoes are a brown leather material, but seemingly are very worn down. Even the gold buckle atop them barely seems golden in color. Atop his head loosely hangs a large captain's hat that he clearly took from an actual town's captain, as not only is it dulled in color, with its navy blue looking plain and its red lining looking rather pale, but it still has a yellow badge on its front face that most likely showed the rank of whoever it originally belonged to. And to make things worse, he seems to be missing his left hand, as in its place is a metal rusted hook that looks like swinging it around could easily break it off. However, to his side, resting next to his chair, is a large blunderbuss that almost seems comical in size compared to Crag himself. As you finally take all of this in, you then notice that not only is he singing, but he is swinging around a nearly empty bottle of rum. Now, if you will all excuse me for but a moment.
He's gonna actually take some rum in real life.
As you all enter, you hear...
Was ye ever in the boo, pouring sand up from your boot, where you trip and hurt your foot, riding on a camel, way in the way we go, camel riding, way in the way we go, riding on a camel.
And this continues.
Mama Sheen has some weird connections.
So as you all stand there in awe of this figure, you see him continuously saying,
Was ye ever in the dunes, where the worms will eat you too, where they dig and burrow through, riding on a...
Huh?
That one didn't even rhyme.
Riding on a camel.
And he does this. And you have the full ability of interrupting if you so choose.
Well, we found him, and he's not... Somehow he's still better than the marionettes, so I'll take it.
No, my marionette is perfect.
You are outvoted.
As you all say this, you see him continuing singing, "Way here, no, where do we... what? Who? Can't you see a drunk... Fuck, I went immediately back to the Scottish. Damn it!
Pirate.
You should have known it was happening.
Yeah.
Who? Can you see a...
Fuck.
Just do it.
Hold on.
Just accept it. He's Scottish.
Just
Wow.
accept
Let it
it, buddy.
happen.
Can't you see a drunk
it.
bastard?
Fuck. Holy shit. I had his voice practiced, and it's just gone. Hold on, I gotta
We're
remember his
retconning
saying
the
that clicks
Scottish
me into
now.
his voice.
The name's Craig Flunderbush. Can't you see a drunk bastard like myself is busy enjoying his bottle of...
Oh, wait, fuck. I just realized an important part.
Can you see a drunk bastard like myself is busy enjoying a bottle of... Hang on. Where's the rum gone?
And
I
that
think you drank it
is
all.
where we're ending this episode for today.
Okay.
Fuck.
Time for a level up.
I'm so mad. I had his
Yeah.
voice practiced, and it immediately sunk back to the fucking thing.
Well, I thought we were gonna be able to do my idea with with how we're gonna handle Gug.
Well, we're gonna leave that for next time because we are 3 hours in.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true, that is true.
Before we fully ship you all off, I do actually want to ask you, legitimately wise, do you all feel that you deserve a level up?
Yes.
No.
Um,
I don't feel that it was intense enough for a level up. I do not. But I know that it was a bit of a slog to get through.
I think that you could say like level up for the manor kind of thing, but I also don't feel like we did accomplish
Yeah.
anything in the manor.
we
I think
did.
that was
That
like,
was
the biggest-
so fucking
We
long.
did.
And,
It was long.
I think the problem
But
that we hit is right now. No, whatever you guys, you chose to do it. That's fine. Like we're gonna sit here and talk shit about it, but it's whatever. Pan has gotten a straight upgrade without leveling up. Just a straight up. She's leveled up without leveling up, which puts everyone else at a disadvantage.
Well, actually,
don't-
we...
That causes an issue.
Hold on. They didn't level up. We literally swapped their class. Or their subclass. We removed their alchemist stuff and replaced it with the steel defender set. They no longer have the
reas-
ability of making potions. We are leaning more
The
into
reasoning-
the crafting side of the story.
Yeah, that's
So you got rid of something that you didn't normally use but was occasionally useful to something that's going to carry you through every event ever.
this is just a regular subclass of the artificer.
Yeah.
Like it's not as if Cody's just giving me some mega OP fucking power up.
I mean, I don't know what this is, but when you introduce it, you go, oh, it's great at this, and this. I go, oh, that's a lot.
That's them just
Again,
listing
that
off
is-
its affinities.
Yeah.
It doesn't do in the sense of itself. It plays similar to a character, but at the sacrifice of the main person's own turn, I believe, or some other function of similarity. But we'll see.
No,
how
I
that
believe-
into it.
I believe I get both those turns, but still, it's
Yeah.
again, it's just a regular subclass. Like it's not
Yeah,
anything
but
special. Like
What back to the original subject though, I much like how Shimsham had said, I feel like in comparison to you fighting like an elder Wendigo monster mutated from like darkness and shit, to just raiding a banner that you guys in most cases, if you look at it, didn't do too bad in. Like a
Well,
lot of you got
I
near
don't know
death,
what
but
we're
you kind of
talking about
sweeped
here.
through it pretty nicely.
well, another thing too is we're basically done with this island, right? Like
Yeah.
literally all we've got to do is deal with Gug and we're gone, and then bam, that's the
Deal
end
with
of the
Gug.
first
well, this
area.
just causes the next problem, which is we've been doing it by chapters. This is the end of chapter 1.
Yep.
We got the first level up at the end of the pre stuff. This is the end of chapter 1, and then now who knows how long chapter 2 is going to be. So we don't level up now. We're not going to be leveling up for the next 8 months.
Is this the end of chapter 1 before we get on the boat, or is it the end of chapter 1 like
Getting on the
after we
boat.
start sailing?
It would
I would-
be
Because
okay.
I-
So
if we-
next episode, you guys will probably be sailing. So it's probably fair enough to say this is the end of chapter 1.
So I would say that
Well, it
next
feels
episode
like
makes no
we-
sense to level up.
Wasn't the Raiders the boss battle then? I guess because isn't the end of every chapter supposed to have some type of boss battle?
No, it doesn't have to, but I guess
Well,
if
if
you really
it
want it to
doesn't,
be,
then we
yes.
just miss out on a level up anyways.
So the end of like each act and stuff like that, you want to raise the stakes, and so the stakes got raised whenever we're leaving the island because we won't have the protection of the
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I was stumbling through the whole
old
time.
man.
I don't remember. Yeah,
Yeah.
old man.
Arthur, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Arthur.
And I'm also thinking like beyond we took a lot of damage in some of these fights, but we did keep everyone alive, and now we have an extra character who's now replaced the other extra character that we had. So one, and we knew that me and you had already talked about, and I'm sure everyone was there for it at some point. But you were going to drop Berg. What's his fucking name?
Yeah,
Burke.
Burke.
You're going to drop Burke anyway. So he was a really big help, especially in the mansion and in a few other places. So it's like, on one hand, it's the end of the chapter, and I don't think we're as strong as you think that we are. We've just gotten really lucky. And on the other hand, we didn't do a super amount, but I guess it depends on what people would spend their
Here
stuff
is
on.
what I
'Cause,
will
for
do.
me, I would be
Here
getting
is
something
what-
that's story related.
Here's what I will do. To make it fair as possible, because I feel like we're pretty split on yes or no, right?
Well, I guess we haven't done an outright vote.
I mean, we could do an outright vote if you'd like to.
Well, let's
I'm
get a standard.
switching my answer a little bit here because I was at first just completely no. I think it's fair to say level up now, so when we're on the boat, we don't have to worry about it. Because I realize we might be in the middle of an episode.
That is
whenever,
true.
like,
That is
The
very
end of
true.
our chapters there.
Well, kind of that, us getting onto the boat would be the end of the chapter.
I
So
feel
that would
like
be next
the
episode.
end of a chapter is a level up, no
Yeah.
matter how
Yeah.
you look at it.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
that. I think chapters should
Then,
definitely at least some.
I
reward.
think with that being said, we will be ending this chapter and this episode. So next episode will be chapter 2, episode 1,
Oh yeah!
and the new arc will be beginning. We're going
Oh,
to
that's
the
gonna be
sands
so
of the
cool.
Boo, everyone.
Also, Albatross to. Oh, dang.
Albatross.
Albatross.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Some
name.
sauce.
Lemon.
Everyone, just doesn't matter.
Just to address your concern, the robot has one attack. It's
Yeah.
just one attack. That's all it has. And the
It's-
Yeah, I'm not worried about the
Yeah.
attack. The attack, whether it was good or not. I'm much more saying that you mentioned outright. It's good at perception. It's good at sneaking. It's good at finding. It's good at finding everything. It's like, oh, so when the things that
never-
you're bad at,
Well-
you're just gonna get it to replace you.
I
Well,
never said it was good at perception.
well, they just rolled
Like,
well
sure,
in
it got
perception
a
the last
step.
time. I think that's why
Yeah.
they're saying that.
Yeah, it got 17 out of pure luck, but that's it.
I was saying that there were some things that you said that it was good at, and I was like, oh, these are the things that your character is bad at, which makes sense
Okay.
logically. Your character would build something that would be good where it is or she is bad, but also you're just getting rid of all your character's flaws.
No, actually, so its
What I-
immunities being, hang on,
Sorry.
its immunities are charmed, exhausted, and poisoned. It's a robot. It should
Yeah.
not be able to have any of those anyways.
I mean, technically, I shouldn't be able to poison, but I can. But that's fine. Yeah, fine.
Dark vision. I'm pretty sure most of us already have that.
I have
It
super dark vision.
understands. It understands any language that I understand. Doesn't give any advantage there.
Okay.
Something to note, by the way. It understands. It does not speak.
It,
Okay.
It can't be surprised, a feat which I already have. And hang on.
It also
Okay, the only
has-
thing- yeah.
Funny enough, it has the exact same amount of health as Pan.
Yeah.
We rolled.
I have
for its
copied
health
my
and shit, and it-
character.
No, we rolled for its health, and it got the exact same number.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Well, also, okay. I guess here's the other thing: it is essentially what is a level 3 because we're level 3 now, I think,
Well, level
and
4.
it's not going to level up.
Can we
I
see
don't-
the
It
character?
levels
I
up
don't
along
believe the sheet.
but
It does and it doesn't. I don't know how its buffs
Yeah.
work because we're still going to be looking into that and all that.
yeah.
Uh,
Hang on.
But
Okay.
besides all that, we're going to end the episode now, and then we're going to off-camera work on everyone's level ups.
Yeah, we'll announce what we did at the
Yes.
beginning of the next episode.
Because now we also have to do the special.
If it's not
level up
story
stuff
related,
as
because
well.
I'll go ahead and give you a hint. Both of mine are going to be story related, so I'm not going to tell everyone.
That's fine.
I don't actually know what I'm doing yet.
I planned mine out from the start. I knew exactly what I'm doing.
With that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you had fun. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to, it's entirely up to you. We will be heading off for the time being, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.